this too, don't know what it proves. So sick and tired of you, acting so confused. I could do this too, make it sound so radio that I would not consume. I'm so sick of you, I could do this too. You complain that my music's not the same as everything that you've heard. Can't keep my name up out your mouth or out your brain. You hang on my every word. I could do this too, don't know what it proves. So sick and tired of you, acting so confused. I could do this too, make it sound so radio that I would not consume. I'm so sick of you, I could do this too. I could do this too. Let me illuminate this, let that ruminate this. Honestly, I'm just playing around in my fucking room. I could do this too, don't know what it proves. So sick and tired of you, acting so confused. I could do this too, make it sound so radio that I would not consume. I'm so sick of you.
Now, honey, what do you say we talk some trash?
Dad, you know what I do when I feel like a loser? I look at this.
All the screens glow in the dark. Mic check, static spark. I'm to CG after dark. Lights low, mic loud, chat scroll fast. Creators in the building while the trolls talk trash. Panels and pencils, scripts half done. Crowdfund kings in the next big one. Indie grind, no gate, no leash. Artists with a dream and a PayPal reach. From the sketchbook raw to the print run flex. Talking shop about plots and text. Writers in the corner with a villain arc. Pros pull up when the clock strikes dark. Amateurs hungry, pencil spark. Every legend started from a common spark. Chat go feral when the heat gets lit. Mods stay ready, don't slip, don't quit. Caps lock warriors typing in the night. But the real ones build when they switch off the lights. Ink on the table, pressure on peak. Deadlines calling, but the grind don't sleep. You want heat and step to the mark. We only speak truth after dark. CG after dark, where the real ones speak. Ink stain hands, no sleep all week. If you build it from scratch, then you earn that mark. Pull up a chair, it's after dark. CG after dark, yeah, the chat go wild. Mods on patrol, you know we don't go mild. Trolls in the regs all carving their mark. Step into the madness after dark. Host in the spotlight, sharp and quick. Dropping questions that stick and twist. What's your workflow? What's your rate? You shipping on time or tempting fate? Crowdfund stories, printing woes. Convention tales that nobody knows. Late night laughs when the stream runs long. Breaking down art while the beat rolls on. Industry talk, no filter zone. Creators carving a lane of their own. You ghost online, but we see that grind. Sketchbook heavy with a restless mind. Panels bleed when the tension rise. Truth hit harder when the spotlight's bright. No suits here, just ink and scars. Building new worlds between these bars. Ink bleeds deeper when the sun goes down. Ideas move different in the live stream town. No corporate script, no polished bar. Just raw creation after dark. Static calm in the neon glow. Dreams get loud when the day moves slow. If you feel that fire when the clock hits two, this late night room was built for you. CG after dark, yeah, the grind don't sleep. From panel one to the final sweep. If you fight for the page and defend your art, this is your stage after dark. CG after dark, say it loud, say it sharp. We don't fade when the world goes dark. Ink in the veins that creators spark. Live from the shadows after dark. After dark. All the screens still glowing in the dark. Chat still scrolling. See you next stream. After dark.
He's like,
Oh.
yeah,
boys and girls.
yeah.
Katie, your
Welcome.
StreamYard starting muted. SMH. Welcome to CG After Dark, everybody. I'm restreaming on my channel. Frederick restreaming on his channel. We're on Katie Did's Rumble.
I'm streaming on Twitch and Kick.
Yay, good. I'm glad. Hello. That's right. That's right.
You
Hello,
are watching
YouTube people.
Sprockets.
All
We're here
right.
for
Well,
a
thank
sort
you.
of a special episode. Katie, why don't you do the introduction?
Yes, welcome to CG After Dark. And we have a live art auction thanks to the lovely Ray Ray is happy. And I can't wait till we get into there. And Chris Bacon here has something amazing he would like to share. And also, we got a hell of a show. And I can't wait to discuss it. But first, we need to get through the panel. Hello to my co-host. What's up, Clippa? It's good to see you. What's up? What's up?
Sup, dude? How you been doing this week?
Doing good. Doing good. I will say it's weird not clipping much. And but I'm kind of liking a little break. I mean, I
Hey,
clip
you don't have
here
to
and
watch
there,
all the
but-
people you would normally be clipping, and that's a huge advantage.
Yes.
So, to your mental
Yes,
health.
because my brain's fucking rotting. So it's nice to give it a little bit of a fucking break. You know what I'm saying? Especially the stupid shit going on here lately. But, we got a hell of a show. We're going to get right into it. But we also got, of course, Reggae Grande, a.k.a. Chris. What's up, man?
Not much, guys. I've been having a great day myself.
Good.
Trolling liberals during Pride Month, and Carmelo Anthony was found guilty and will be doing 35 years. So that's
Yeah,
good in
my
Frisco,
husband was
Texas
telling me
here
that.
today.
Can we get him longer?
My husband was just telling me that they've given him 35 years. That is wild. So
He'll be grabbing a
Y'all
pocket
crackers are out of control.
White people don't even season their food.
Which means what? He's going to be eligible for parole in about half that time?
Probably
Yeah,
Well-
next spring.
his ass will be tired by then. He'll be all right.
You'll
That's
find a way
right.
to fuck it up.
Gay rape. America, prison, gay rape. Yes.
Well, it is on theme with Pride Month, so yeah.
Yeah, true. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? That's good to see you. You just got done with the Ministry of Dude. I hope it was a good show. I look forward to watching it on the replay.
It was a
So,
good show. We talked about Liam. He really seethed about you burning his comic. He clearly watched it, freaked out, and then was like, okay, I have to do a stream on it. I'm going to skip through it so I don't freak out again. Here's a joke I prepared. It's very pathetic, Liam. It's very pathetic. He also was like, when he's like, oh, that's a Frog Tony's shirt she's burning. I don't give a shit. That was pretty good. That was pretty good when he said that.
Yeah, it's funny watching them be at war with each other's narcissism. They don't really want to help each other, so
yeah. Oh my God.
That's
it's
that's
funny.
super villains, dog. They work together for a little bit until they're like, wait, this asshole thinks he's in charge? I don't think so.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I look forward to watching it. Yes, I have the clip, so I'll play it a little bit. It's got good music, and yeah, I did that actually about I think a week ago, right when my channel was struck down, and I finally had time to sit down and Paints. I was telling Paints about it, I was showing it. He's like, "All right, I can get you something." And this morning, I got the track this morning. And I was like, "All right, well, let's get it together." And sure enough, I posted it. And it's funny because they always say, "Oh, Miller's done it before." Oh, and it's like, Ethan burned a whole stack of Xenotype. Okay,
Well, nobody
It's
invented
tradition.
destroying things. You could just
Yes,
Smillering would be if you had your kid out there watching after telling that kid that this was the dinosaur. book. Different thing.
yeah. They've never seen it. They never heard of it. They have no idea what about it at all. I haven't introduced it to them. So, I mean, it's just like
Good.
Richard's
It would have
book.
made your son
know?
gay.
Yeah.
Reading Dino
Plus,
King
it's
makes little boys homosexuals.
oh well. Then
That on the book.
Well, celebrating, Pride Month, I might as well burn a gay book, right? So here we go. But yeah, so that's funny, and I'll play that clip here in a minute, and we'll get into it. But it's good to see you. What's up, Crimsel? Crim? Is he still in the underground?
I think he's doing his hair.
It's your turn. We're going in a circle, being called upon to talk about our weeks.
Yeah. Well, I think he's underground. He's been kind of a busy man lately, you know.
Crimco
so we'll give him a minute.
Underground.
I know,
Crimco
it's that fucking video.
Underground. Liam's sanity
video,
will
man.
not be found.
Oh God. But anyway, well, until then, what's up, Ray Ray? By the way, Ray Ray, thank you so much for putting this on. I just want to say, I know we talked in DMs about it, but thank you. You know, I really appreciate you. I'm trying not to get emotional.
No,
okay,
man.
but thank you.
It'd be funnier if you guys didn't talk, but
Yeah.
you just like tried to do it independently of each other.
Yeah, that would be a debacle. I'm sure that
Like a
would come
sitcom.
off flawlessly. No, but you know, when you got your channel taken down, of course everybody's upset about that. But then also the $1,000, bro. You know, I mean, I know what
Yeah.
that's like. You think you're gonna get that paycheck coming in, and then all of a sudden it's not coming in, and you like, you know, you counted on it, you budgeted for it, then you're all like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was wanting to do something, you know what I'm saying? And we got our boy down here too in the Matrix, Frederick. He's gonna jump in too, and I really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you,
getting my
Frederick.
back. Yeah,
I've got a few pieces that these are ink practices. So I've got some Jim Lee stuff. I've got some
nice.
Barry Windsor Smith's Wolverine. These are blue line prints that I've inked as practice, and I've got a Mark Silvestri pit. So
there you go. I mean, hard to
Ooh.
beat a Mark Silvestri anything.
Oh, I know. Wow, nice. Well, thank you so much, Ray Ray, and thank you, Frederick. And how you guys have you been, Frederick? You been doing good?
I've been doing great. I'm about ready to get started on Rattel #2. It's at the printers. It's summer here in Quebec, and I just got off Proof of Comics, so I am on fire. This is Sprockets. Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I just talked to your callers the other day, Ross the Red, man. That guy's great.
Dude, yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it. Ross is such a he's a legend. Incredibly lucky to be working with him on the colors. Like, I'm so looking
He
forward
has,
to the
yeah, he has fantastic colors. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Hello, Dan Lawless. He says, "Hell, freedom of speech warriors." Yes, it's crazy that people I used to know are against free speech. That they really truly enjoy silencing people. God forbid you criticize them and they can't take it, yet they call you the Eric July. But when at the end of the day, that's what they are. Seriously, they think that, and we act like Eric because we can't take my criticisms.
Yeah.
When you literally shut people down, you cut me off Twitter. You know, Liam did that for 12 hours because of a post that I didn't even make. You know, so it's just like, it's whatever, you know. So it's Dan, and I appreciate you, and I know that you're getting a little bit of shit, but you know what? He sounds so ridiculous, and I just appreciate your kindness and everything you do, and supporting the channel and helping a lot of small creators here and with their, with covers and stuff like that. I do appreciate you. So I'm glad you're here. Hell, over on Rumble, of course. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So we'll get into it since we brought it up with the book. Yeah. Let me play it. And shout out to Paints, by the way, who did a great job. And once we do that, let's go ahead, because I know Chris would like to share something with us, but he wants to do a little bit of promotion. So I want to give him the floor a little bit. And then we will go right into the auction. We'll start that, and then we'll play the infamous Chronicles, and then we'll continue the auction through that. So, but let's get right into it. And it's so good. And I can't, you know what? I'm not surprised he got pissed about it, but hey, I'm sorry. If I got a badass song, I'm gonna, let it burn, baby. Today, before I head into work, I wanted to get rid of some bad omen in my house, just like Richard Embry. I do not want this book and this shirt in my house whatsoever. They support silencing voices. They do not support free speech. They lie. They manipulate, they strike channels, and they're hurt little bitches. They do nothing for Comicsgate. Nothing. So, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and say goodbye to these two pieces of shit. And I didn't get a chance to read Dino King, nor do I care. So this will go too. Start with this.
Slow, frogman, koala king, up in smoke. Fake friends in the flames, no remorse. Ashes in the wind, I'm moving on, of course. Fire cleanses, flames purge. Tell you from my book, leave nothing but the burn. Yard full of smoke, smell that gasoline. Frogman shirt in that weak ass Dino King. Pages curling in the fire, I'm releasing everything. Frogman, koala king, paper crowns and plastic thrones. Smiling in my face, blaze buried in my back. Now I'm laughing while your memory charts black. Tore the pages from my life where your name sat. Ripped them clean out of chapter, face to black. No last words, no tears, no truce. No fake love, no more excuse. Lighters up, let the old ghost move. Watch the flames dance like they know the truth. Burn you out my life, watch the heat rise. Smoke clouds, choking out the lies. You were poison in my veins, now I cauterize. Fire does what fake friends couldn't purify. Every promise that you broke, every lie in the past turns red in the fire, then it falls in the ash. No more echoes from mouths that were never true. No more carrying the weight of you. No more names in the margins, no ghosts in the lines. No more dead weight dragging smoke through my mind. From the flames I rise with ash on my hands. Left you in the fire where the old book stands. Like the match, watch it burn slow. Frogman, koala king, up in smoke. Fake friends in the flames, no remorse. Ashes in the wind, I'm moving on, of course. Fire cleanses, flames purge. Tell you from my book, leave nothing but the burn. Ashes on the grass, that's all you left behind. No more space in my mind. I'm free this time. You're just smoke now, drifting out my life. From the flames I rise, and I'm doing fine.
So there you go. So shout out to Paints. Thank you so much for putting that song together. When it comes to AI music, Paints is the best. He actually works with the music, sings, does the lyrics. So Paints is an incredible person. So I really encourage you guys to subscribe to his YouTube channel. If the mods and the YouTube chats, and of course anybody here in Rumble Chat, please share the link to Paints' YouTube channel so people can go and check out all the other music that he's made. Not just for me, but for others as well. So go and check it out. Check it out. All right, let's get right into it. Chris, if you want to show anything, share anything, let me know. Or if you need me to share anything, go ahead and walk us through what is this big plan, this project. I know I've been hearing about it for a while. So what's been going on, man?
Yeah. So first of all, thanks for having me on, Katie. Panel.
No
I've talked with many of you before. I don't think in person, but in chats and stuff like that. So it's good to finally get a chance to talk with all of you folks. But yeah. Anyway, so for the past 9 months or so, I've been putting together a comic book project. And the reason I did it is first of all, just to see if I could do it, just as an exercise, to see what I could put together. Started writing the rough draft of the script about 9 months ago. I've got it pretty much where I want it at this point. If you go to Twitter and you go to @BFR Comics, that's the label that I'm going to be releasing this book under. I've actually released the latest draft of the script. I want people to read this. I want people to have a chance to look at it, have a chance to ask any questions. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. this first book is one of 3. It's going to be about 20 to 25 pages. The final version is still to be determined, but the draft that is posted is, I would say, 90% done as far as what's going to happen. I'm working with the artist now to finalize the art. And once that's all done, we'll do the final layout and we'll finalize the language. But the premise of the story, the characters, how everything is going to play out is going to be pretty much the same. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Again, this is going to be the first of 3 arcs, 3-issue arc. That'll total.
You have to
probably
link
about-
to your Twitter on that real quick so I can pull it up so people can see it. Because I'm looking, I think I see one that you're probably pointing to, but I want to make sure that I'm not pulling
I
up the
got it
wrong
in the
thing.
side
So,
there, Katie.
all right, thank you, Clippa.
yeah,
Appreciate it.
Put it there. Yeah. So again,
Okay.
it's going to be a fairly quick read. Me myself, I'll be quite honest, I look at the comic space as fairly disposable media, as I look at pretty much all forms of media. So I want somebody to not have to take too long to read it, but also to have a chance to enjoy the story and to be able to, look at it and say, like, okay, what's this going to look like and how is this going to play out? What you see there is 3 of the storyboards. I've got the complete storyboard for the book, but that's going to be the entry page. I know Clippa had a good laugh at the name of this first book on the title. And then you can see that's page 3 at the top of the storyboard there. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. And then that's one of the later pages. But that's a pretty good cross-section of the art and the quality that you're going to be able to expect. And again, that's a storyboard format that's certainly not finished. But the guy I'm working with, Warren Hawkins, is a very talented artist, and he's been really helpful through this process and putting the pieces together on this. But yeah, I would invite everybody to take a chance to read it. The book, I'm not going to be crowdfunding. This is going to be entirely self-funded. And when the time comes, the book will be released and will begin fulfillment immediately. And I'm doing these steps for a number of reasons. One, I think, there is some stigma in this space, particularly when it comes to the art, the production, the stories, and then on the business side of things.
Well, that's all of. You just said every single thing there could be any conversation about.
I'm sorry, Riley, I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
You just said like everything there could be any discussion about. The story, the art, the production, the business. You said like all the different things.
Yeah. So, but again, like when I was putting this together, like the project as a whole, just starting with the story, I wanted to make sure that it made sense. And I've listened to a lot of the critiques since kind of following the space for the past 3 to 4 years, and hearing what people like in stories, what they don't like in stories, what they want to see. Having a character, introducing the character, clearly explaining what it is they do, and then why you should care about the character. So
it's like a science experiment, like building a comic in a lab.
Well,
sort of. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Sort of. And I'll say this too. Like when it came to writing this comic and doing the drafts of these books, my background is in writing as far as that goes is business and academic. I'm not a creative writer by trade. I'm not a storyteller naturally, but just trying to put together the elements that I felt people were looking for, and trying to put a story together that's, kind of meeting all of the elements. And then with draft after draft that I put out and saved over and wrote and rewrote, whether it's just making the characters more human instead of robotic, and trying to make the plot more lively, understanding visually what's going to take place on paper and then trying to match the dialogue to go along with that. And again, my artist was very instrumental and helpful in helping me kind of put together that vision. So I hope people read it, hope they like it. If they don't like it, that's okay too. But I'd certainly want to hear from people as far as like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what I'd like to see. So when I'm putting together the second and third books in their final state, like I said, I've got drafts done of the second and third book. Maybe I'll be able to take some of those ideas, take some of those critiques, and implement them going forward. But over, again, the past 9 months, as I put this together to the point that it is now, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't have any complaints. I don't have anything where I'm like, yeah, I think there's like some real flaws here, and I'm really looking for some additional input because there's just pieces that I'm missing. Again, I've had conversations with other third parties about the book, how the presentation should go, the layout, and all of those things. So I'm really happy, and I'm really excited to share it with the community, and hopefully people will take a look at it. And when the time comes, they'll want to see how it plays out on paper, see what the art looks like, see what the actual final script looks like, and, support it so, the next books can come out. And as far as, like I said, on the business side of things, it is completely self-funded, but there's a reason I'm doing the books in the way that I'm doing them. From a business standpoint, as you can imagine, and some of the people here who make these books, art particularly isn't cheap. It wasn't cheap to put this book together. And while I could certainly have funded a graphic novel, throwing 3 times the amount of money at this project that's unproven, where people don't really know who I am, they certainly don't, haven't seen anything that I've ever written. And I thought that would just be very unwise for me to do that. And as long as I get to the point where I'm happy with what it earns, so I can, go to the second and third book and, at least break even on it. I know what that number is that I have to hit. Then I'll continue to do that. And hopefully people will like it enough to say, yeah, I really want to see how this plays out, and support it to where I can, put out the other books without having to increasingly come out of pocket in order to do that. Because I don't want to throw good money after bad. That's just bad business.
Right. So, well, I mean, if anything, you're being smart about it. I mean, you're putting it. Obviously, this is a script. You're like, here's the script. Go ahead and read it. Here's some of the art. Give me your thoughts. I'm open to it. So, and yes, not a lot of people know you, but I think they'd be interested, especially someone who is, obviously donated over, obviously $8,000 for 2 covers, and really helped a lot, 2 great people here. And the show was able to promote a lot of projects that folks have maybe not even have heard and seen before. So, and to see you do something like this, that makes the community want to to get them involved in it, especially others like here on the panel to see, get them to take a look at it, or, and say, get the critique. So I think that's cool. I really do. I think that's a nice process. It's an interesting process and progress, but it's definitely I think you're doing it the smart way. You're not just putting it out and saying, here it is. Like, no, let's get to it. Let's all kind of come together and bring this story to life, in a sense. So
yeah, and like I said, I wanted to try to also stay away from the criticisms within the space, and the reason being, I feel like I have to kind of hold myself to a high bar in that regard, because I gave a lot of shit to a particular comic outfit that's also based here in Texas.
Characterized Rippaverse.
Allegedly.
Spoilers.
Allegedly. So I felt like I had a duty and an obligation to ensure that that particular part goes off without a hitch. As far as whenever this is released, it's going to be immediately ready. I'm not going to be the guy who takes anybody's money, before a book is available, because I don't want to hear that from anybody. Hey, he took money, he didn't deliver the book. That's why I'm putting it out there. It's entirely self-funded. The book is paid for, it's done. In that regard, the art is well on its way, but I'm not going to be asking for any money until I can point somebody to, this is a point of sale. And once you make that purchase, it will be immediately available to you. I want to, again, have eyeballs on this. I want to get readers. So when it comes out, it'll be available digitally. It'll be available in physical print and any other way that I can possibly put it out into the world, because I want people to read this more so than I, want to make money. So again, the digitals will obviously be cheaper than the physicals, but I just want, people to have eyeballs on it and enjoy the story, because I did enjoy the process as I was going through this. And I'm assuming there are a number of people on this panel who can, relate to that once you get into it, that you do start to enjoy the process. It's not a job. It's not really work. Just to kind of see something.
Not me.
Go
It's
from
nothing but pain.
But see,
It's because you're Canadian, bro.
but I think too,
It's all
like
that
especially
molasses.
if you're new to this type of
All that syrup,
project,
maple,
and you have the opportunity to say, like, okay, I'm gonna
pancakes,
start this, square one, and watch it
sausages.
evolve. So I think that's what I wanted to do, and just kind of share that finished product with people, just to see what they think and see what they say about it.
Okay, awesome. Panel, you guys got any questions for him? I mean, don't rush all at once. I know
what's the
everything's
story about?
I mean, I'm like opposed to the energy and the idea of what he's talking about. Pretty much.
Wait, does he want notes tonight?
What's the main theme? What's the kind of driving force?
I don't have anything but argumentation, so I'm going to stay out of it for now.
Oh, Clipper, you can
Okay,
you can
well-
argue with me. Tell me.
No, I just don't understand like some of the rhetorical devices you're implementing, like getting ahead of criticism and trying to address things that are not from a creative direction, but instead from a business standpoint. I find that that's more symmetrical to Eric July's operating procedure than it is different than it. And then there's also, the idea that the crowdfunding. You said something there that to me sort of was besmirchy of crowdfunding conceptually, when you said that you don't want to take money for a book that's not done yet. Some people need the money in advance to produce the book at all. And so I just would have those notes, which I would have with anyone, Chris.
Yeah, so I'll address that because that's important, and I'll start with the crowdfunding aspect. So again, my book is completely funded because I could do it. It's certainly not a knock, and I think it's fair to say that most people, if they had the opportunity to self-fund, probably would, just to ensure that it's getting done and you're not in a situation.
Right, to bring a product to market. Right, yeah, for
Right.
sure.
So
I understand that part.
Yeah. So again, it has nothing to do with being detrimental towards crowdfunding. It has everything to do with, being able to get that out and having in my mind, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Another thing too that's of note, and why I did this is it's my understanding, like within the comic creative process, there's typically different people who are involved, whether it's pencilers, inkers, colorists, letterers, people who are doing covers, etc. Like a lot of moving parts. And I really took a lot of time and did a lot of research into finding someone who was capable of doing all of these things. Mainly because being a first-time creator and not understanding necessarily the logistics and that goes into all of that, making sure that all was lined up and taken care of, and that I didn't have to find different people to do different things and be on different timelines and stuff like that.
Sorry, yeah, my internet crashed the other stream I was hosting. Sorry about that, guys.
So that was something that was
Makes sense.
important for me to be able to do and to go to and do it like in a one-stop shop type of situation. And again, that's just out of my own ignorance. It's certainly not a knock.
No,
on
no,
anybody
of course
who
not.
goes
I was
through
just
that
clarifying
process.
for anyone listening who may have gotten the wrong idea out of it. I think that in your instance, it makes sense to do what you did, to just fund the creative project and see what people think of it. I also appreciate the idea of rising to the occasion to see if you can do it, because who knows what kind of great art you're going to get out of that. I have 7 amens before sundown over here, and that's Tom Tuttle deciding to try it out from the chat. So I'm looking forward to his future works. He announced a new book today too. So we'll definitely have to have him on here to talk about this, because I like the idea of coming into it from someone who's just watching all these streams. Maybe he got into it through EVS Talking Comics or through drama. I'm not sure which, but I know you got into it through EVS Talking Drama and talking about the Rippaverse and their Foley's. So I think that's a fun inspiration for you to have. Do we want to talk creatively about the project though, instead of just production wise?
Yeah.
I
So
think people probably have questions about that.
yeah. So it kind of, again, I kind of went through the creative process of putting this together.
Well, like, what is the story? I mean, like, what's the, like, pitch it to the audience? Like, what's your elevator pitch? Who's it about? Where
What's
does
the
it take
cocaine?
place?
What's going to get me high?
Yeah,
With you, huh?
two
right.
brothers. You know,
Well,
Yeah,
obviously,
two brothers.
obviously,
Rick and Morty, let's go.
obviously, there's no spoilers because the script is readily available. So and that was another thing too, to be able to like freely, talk about this.
okay, that's a huge gamble. We'll talk about that next. After the
Elevator pitch.
creative
What is it? Let's
topic.
go.
Okay, so Lucian Benson is right now at this point in time, he's a thief. That's what he does. And he has a person who he works with, Jessica, and they go around the world and steal things. And as a result, they've, amassed like a great collection. They're, very wealthy as a result of this. And they start off in Barcelona, and I'm trying to think, God.
Is this a self-insert, Chris?
Yes, it is.
I knew it.
He's an art thief. I love it already.
Now we know.
Yeah, so they start off, and the
Were
first
you
thing
the guy that stole the jewels?
yeah,
In France
yeah, the
or England?
first thing they steal is a diamond, and that's the setup for that is so you can kind of get an understanding and some foreshadowing on what Lucian's abilities are. And then the middle phase, I guess you could say Act 2 of the issue, is the conversation after the fact where he really explains to Jessica what his abilities are. And Lucian Benson does a few things. He sees through other people, he hears through other people, and he has limited telepathy where he can read the thoughts of other people who are and within relatively close proximity in real time. So that's are his abilities. And I tried to make sure to put together a point to make sure those were clear and outlined. In the conversation that he has with Jessica, he reveals to her after a number of years that he can do all these things, but he's blind and deaf. He can't hear and he can't see himself. So that's why he has the use of these abilities and how he is able to do the things that he does. And he has a photographic memory so he can remember things as he sees them. And I kind of give a little bit of a taste earlier on in the book that, like, for example, he's in his room and he reaches for a cup that he thinks is there. And it's not, it's in the wrong place. And he makes the comment like the cleaning lady must have moved it to kind of show, what one of the flaws is if, for example, he's in a room and somebody moved a chair in front of the door since the last time that he was able to see the room through other people, even though he would have a clear understanding of where everything is because of his photographic memory and being able to see through somebody. If somebody put a chair in front of the door, he's going to trip on it because the circumstances have changed. So those are his abilities and, his limitations as far as, being blind and deaf himself. The third act of the book is they go to another museum and they steal a painting. And after they get done stealing a painting, they walk out into a big festival that's going on, and someone comes out and the guy's name is Mace Jericho, who's going to be the antagonist for this particular arc.
So it sounds
And
like we've got the story now, though. Like, what's your mechanism to engage excitement in the audience, given that we kind of like know what's going to happen and why already?
Well, again, my thing is I want somebody to see the script, because there are enough things that, will get you to ask questions to yourself. Like, for example, in the scene where he's having the conversation with Jessica about his abilities, there's some caption where he says, like, they continue to like keep talking about it. So there's a lot of things that are still, left to be explored. And what's going to happen after with the result of Jessica being shot and killed? How is Lucian going to react to this? What is he going to do, moving forward? How is he going to handle this person? How is he going to go after this person, to avenge the loss of his friend? So again, my thought of releasing the script is kind of the same way. It's not exactly, but if you go to see a movie that's based off a book, you're not necessarily going to say, well, I'm not going to go see that movie. I've already read the damn book. So,
but usually there's like a large amount of investment in the character because of the book.
Yeah, it's also here's the book with pictures.
Yeah.
So
I'm curious to see how you're going to twist the or how you're going to kick up enough of a tornado of attention around this concept. Because I feel like if you just released like 5 pages of art for like a normal campaign, you would have done all right. Like, you would have had a little campaign there. I'm just curious about the approach. I haven't been able to wrap my head around it.
Well, again, my thing is I just want to get it out there that it's available to read and to look at. And again, this is not going to be, conventional by any means within this space and the way that you're used to seeing things, or you're going to have.
Okay, think of it this way, Chris. Like, what's like the audience's reason to participate? Like, what's the incentive, I suppose, to incentivize? Because with crowdfunding, a lot of the incentive is paying to see it realized.
Well,
With
I think
this-
what's the emotional hook?
Yeah. What's the hook to invest people?
I appreciate what you've said. It's all very intellectual, but what's the emotional component that's going to hook?
Good question.
Well, again, I think
People aren't going to want to come on here and promote anymore.
No, stop it, Clip On.
God damn
Shut up.
assholes. No.
No, I think the
tell
story's
him,
very
Chris.
interesting. No, I
Tell
love
him
the
fuck
story.
off.
Real. I'm just giving Riley shit after he said that.
Oh,
So,
you're good. You're
no,
good.
so again, like, my thing is, what do you see in the character? How do you want this in your mind? How is he going to develop? Again, I talk about, what he does, where he's kind of been, and what his situation is. Like, how do you want to see this guy's powers and, abilities utilized going forward? And again, like with his relationship with Jessica and, her dying at the end of the first issue, are you wanting to see that resolved? Do you want to see, the next book? Do you want to see how this plays out, in the sequential art sequence and go from there? And again, my goal is a bit different than, again, what other people have done in this space, because my goal, first and foremost, is just to get people to read it, to get people to read the script, have a chance to look at it, and see if they want to get invested from there. Do they want to get invested to, see the physical media of it? And that's going to be up to somebody else. As far as like giving an elevator pitch or whatever, my elevator pitch is, here it is. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. Here's what it is. Here's the concept. Here's what happens. Do you care? Yes or no? And I'm not really trying to sell it to anybody. It's either going to be something that a person's going to be interested in or they're not. But I just want people to read it. I want people to see what I've done. I want people to see what I've
Right.
spent time on and the effort that, has been put into this. And, again, decide for yourself. Is this something that when it comes out, do you want to spend money for a digital download? Do you want to see the physical book? Do you want to see the art come to life? Do you care about seeing how, Lucian uses his abilities moving forward? Do you want to see the resolution between Lucian and Mace Jericho? And do you care? And again, that's going to be up to the audience. And I guess because of that, there is really no elevator pitch, because I am, giving the script, to be read, and then you can see for yourself, okay, that's something I want to do, or I don't want to do. And it's going to be completely up, to anybody to make that decision for themselves. So again, I guess my motivation is just to have somebody read the script and see what they want to do with it in their own mind going forward. And I know that's probably, quite different
I
in
hope
this space to
people in the
have
audience
that approach.
do it. I hope people interact. With
I mean,
it.
I read it. I wrote some notes. Do you want to
Okay.
hear them live?
Yeah, sure.
Or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
All right.
Do it.
All right. Let me go grab them.
Terrific.
Johnny's so
Kramer,
studious. He's a very
Kramer, you
studious
gonna read it?
individual.
And then Chris can critique his
I read the
critique
first 10
afterwards.
pages.
What do you think?
I
Of
might go Scotch
Chris's
Earth if you
thing?
critique the critique.
I
Shit,
don't think I
thanks,
got
you-
far enough to get to the powers, just that it was like a heist thing.
Well, real quick, I am gonna just, as while Johnny's getting this set up, I do want to let y'all know I put both links in the private chat, so if you could share them both in y'all's YouTube chats. And here in Rumble, I'm also sharing his Twitter as well. So if you guys want to go bookmark it, so you can go back and take a look at it, read it. If you are interested in giving your ideas and criticisms and critiques,
Somebody write
to-
this
to
man an
Chris.
elevator pitch. All right, that's
Read
my
the
request.
script. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
No, that's not.
That won't survive nowadays.
The
Everything competes for people
anti-salesmanship's
time.
not
yeah.
cute.
Well,
It's
it's not
diminutive
trying to
of
be,
your
but
own
I don't
efforts,
Have a, I don't
brothers.
have a. I'm not the guy who sells like ShamWows and stuff. I'm not that guy.
What,
Well, yeah,
dog?
but you either made something worth reading or you didn't.
Dog, I make like an ass of myself on live streams to sell the Maniac and Super Killers. That's
Well,
what
it's a
you
nice-
gotta do.
It's true. He does.
I
He's an ass.
rambled for like 4 hours in front of Katie to help Ray and Riley.
it's true.
Help
He-
yourself, bud.
He rambles a lot.
Look, we're here to help. We're here to help. We offer
Yeah.
elevator pitches in the back parking lot.
yeah, bro,
gonna
and a bag of
give 50
cocaine to
bucks.
make that elevator pitch go down nice and smooth.
Oh my goodness! So, well, I would say it's well.
I wouldn't even
I mean-
say it's a book yet. We're gonna work through it.
No.
It's gonna be the first crowd conceptualized.
It's like a writer's room a little bit.
yeah,
Right. Okay. Yes.
crowd written comic book. Huh, Chris?
Yeah, and I mean, again, as
He's
far
like,
as,
yeah, but no.
as far as I mean, as far as the pitch goes, again, I mean, that's why I put out the script. I know where my abilities lie, and salesmanship ain't it. So the best thing that I can do within my particular skill set is to say, here's what it is.
Well, is it a
Here's-
passion project? Is it like a bucket list item? I mean, and nothing's wrong with either one, but they're different things.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a project to see if I could do it, to see if I could
The
actually,
first exploratory project by Chris Reggie Grande.
yeah, to see to see if I could
Grande,
actually,
nice.
to
Punch
see
it
if
up
I
a
could
little.
actually go through that process, and first of all, to see if I had the patience to go through the process. The people here who have written a book, I mean, especially if you go back and think of the first one you wrote, and you're probably thinking like, how do I even start this? And that was something that I worked on because I thought to myself, okay, as far as again the creative process, I want to make something. I don't want to make a superhero book, and I don't want to. And I want to try really, really.
You got to get
hard.
in there and motorboat those characters. Yeah.
I want to try really hard to come up with an original concept for a character, and that really took a long time to go through and do research to say, like, okay, here's some abilities I want this character to have. Does anybody else have anything like this? Also researching the name. Is there any character who has this name? And then going through that process to say, okay, I've got this character, I've got an original concept. Now this is what I want this person to do. This is how I want them to utilize their abilities. And this is how I want this to play out. And when you get through like the initial draft, as you can probably well imagine, for me, it was very dry. It was very bland. It was very, kind of to the point. Like in one of my initial drafts, he's just like telling Jessica on the boat straight up, I'm deaf and blind. And I was like, yeah, that kind of like is a little too poignant. I gotta massage that. So I spent quite a bit of time going back and making the revisions to make these people sound more human. And for the folks who can do that more naturally, that's fantastic, because that was the creative side of, putting these different elements together and then making a story that didn't sound robotic, that didn't sound like this person is doing this. Now that person is doing this. And as a result, people are doing this. It took quite a bit of time and quite a bit of a struggle really to put that together. So
Can I comment?
Oh, Frederick, yes.
Yeah, so instead of thinking of it as an elevator pitch, Chris, think of it as a log line. So just everything you just described in the past 5 minutes is exactly what needs to go in there. Just a short sentence, basically condense the essence of what makes your story interesting, right? So this unique character that you developed and searched for, his name, the aspect of the story, and a little bit in the form of a question more than revealing the punchline. And I think you'd have something along the line of a log line, which can serve as a quote unquote elevator pitch.
Okay.
All right. Let me.
Krim, wake
Johnny?
up.
Okay, yeah. So the notes I have here. Okay, so on page 1, panel 4 says montage panel, and it says New York City, Paris rooftops, London nightlife, Cairo markets, Tokyo neon streets, Sydney harbor. Lucian and Jessica appear together throughout. First of all, this should be an entire page, not a panel. And then, like, what are they doing? Are they stealing? Are they stealing stuff? Because that's not clear. And then, blah, blah, blah. Where's the next note? Oh, yeah. Okay, so page 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Jessica and Lucian, they've been working together for 6 years, robbing places. She knows about his superpower, but he's just now revealing he's blind. That doesn't make sense because they've been together 6 years. At some point, he would fuck up he would do something Mr. Magoo a few too many times in 6 years where she would be like, what the fuck? I thought you had superpowers. Like this, like he would, honestly, he would explain to her he's blind and deaf before their first job because, like, if they fuck up, they could get shot or something. So he would be like, hey, I have superpowers. Also, I'm blind and deaf. They're really good. There's a chance I fuck up, though, because I'm blind and deaf. And then what else is there? Yeah, okay, so yeah, Jericho, he's at the end. It makes sense that it's like, oh, there's too many people, so Jericho's able to kill Jessica because it's an overwhelming situation. Lucian did not expect there to be a guy there to kill Jessica. That makes sense, but we don't really know anything about Jericho. I feel like Jericho should be someone that Lucian worked with in the past. And so then when Jericho kills Jessica, it intensifies how much Lucian is like, oh fuck, this is my fault.
Okay, so I'll address these kind of in order. Okay, so with the art and with the panels. So one thing, and obviously you wouldn't know because you haven't seen the art and I haven't seen the art, but one thing that I did with the artist, and again, I don't know if this is normal. From what I understand from talking with my artist, it's not. I said, look, here's what I've got. Here's my script. I want you to create the art based on your interpretation of this script. So the script is kind of a living, breathing thing as far as like the page layouts and stuff like that. And if you saw, like, for example, all of the storyboards, you would see that they're not necessarily in line with the script because I'm giving the artist a lot of leeway to do this. I'm not really, saying like, hey, this is what I want, that sort of thing. I wanted to give somebody who was a pro the chance to interpret this and then bring them into the process, because after they were doing that, they were able to say like, okay, well, this is what I did. I took this, I'm kind of redoing this, I'm rehashing this. So for example, like when you're talking about the montage, it may be something that's not just within one panel. That's just me expressing that. How the artist actually ends up interpreting that, it's, to be honest, it's still to be seen. I don't know what they're going to do with that.
That makes sense.
So I'm excited to see, but that's why this is a draft, because of the fact that I don't know exactly what the artist is going to do, and then
you're ready
what
to
the
promote
final
it,
dialogue
Chris.
is going to look like. What's that?
Yeah. When you're ready to like promote it and like finish it up, hit me up and we'll do some copywriting for you, buddy.
Well, and if anything, there's, to hopefully, maybe not just Clipple, but others would reach out and be like, hey, so I think what Johnny said, I totally agree with Johnny. That makes more sense with the story. And I'm glad that you're open to hearing these critiques.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, again,
It's just, it worries me that it seems like that's the only thing you're doing is
What?
being open to critique.
Mm.
What
Not
else
seeing
would I
like
be doing?
fire inside of the pit. I don't
Riley,
know.
I'm one of the most monotone people you've ever met twice.
I know that's fair. That's fair.
So,
It's true.
so to kind of go to your next point, Johnny, as far as the abilities. So when I was putting this together, and maybe this is something, maybe I need to massage it where it's more in line, because I'm putting this together and I'm thinking, okay, here is a person who's talking about the ability to see through other people. And just like within the first part of the book where he talks about like walking through the museum, and he's walking through the museum with Jessica, and he's seeing guards and he's seeing through their eyes, and he's able to map this whole place out in his head. And you can see kind of in the panel, and I just like the art in the panel, but the middle panel there where he's going back to his room and he's kind of got schematics and whatnot. So he's been able to see all of these things. He's got a photographic memory. He knows where all of these things are, and that he's very meticulous. And when he's able to see through other people, if you're in a crowded museum and there's hundreds or maybe thousands of people that are in a large museum, say like the Louvre or like the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, you're seeing every angle possible in this place. And you've got somebody there with you, in Jessica, who's also going and seeing in real time what's going on. So to be able to do that and have those abilities, and to be able to hear and see through other people, have that type of memory, to also have, some sort of telepathy where he can read people's minds in real time. I really, at least I thought, and again, I'm glad you brought this up, to know that, okay, there's still maybe some gaps there, even though in my mind I was thinking, okay, it should be pretty clear why he's able to do what he's able to do with such precision. And with making no mistakes outside of, again, the example where the person, moved the cup when he was in the bathroom and he had to reach for it again because that had been done since he last was able to visually see the room through somebody else. So
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Are you critiquing my critique?
There's a lot going on, man. It's a lot of layers deep for a thing I can't look at pages for. I'm sorry.
But you want
But
me to
I'm
get
a fan-
passionate, Riley. You want me to be passionate.
I know, but I want-
passionately explaining.
I want you to come back to me when you have 10 pages done, and we'll have a whole conversation about what the story is and the drive, and we'll discuss which characters occupy which Jungian archetype space, and we'll discuss how their motivations conflict or contrast with each other, and in order to lead up to a climactic moment that has some kind of emotional payoff and resonance with an audience. Because I'm not hearing any of that tonight, my brother.
Well, that's okay.
That's okay.
We'll get to it. And last point, Johnny. Obviously, the second and third drafts aren't there, but that is definitely played out in the second issue, at least in the initial draft, as far as the relationship between Mace Jericho and Lucian Benson.
There you go. Well, you know what though, Clippa, that's what's great about CG After Dark. Is where we bring people on, and it's Critis that's like kind of the hot seat a little bit. I know. Listen, let me finish my thought, Clippa. Okay, let me finish my thought. What I was saying is what's great about our show is that we sort of do put people in the hot seat a little bit. My morning show, I like to keep it peaceful and get everybody started on their week. And we do allow obviously criticism on there. And because Dan comes on, the great Dan Lawless, who comes on and he does his art critiques and any of the kings that come on, people are always willing to show them their stuff and get their opinions. And so that's what's great about our show is we allow people like Chris to come on here and say, here's my idea. What do you think? And Krim, I swear to God, you've got to mute yourself or something's going on in the background. But anyway, but that's what I like about our show. So we get that opportunity to do that. And I'm glad that Chris came and brought this to our attention. So
breaking my balls, Riley. You're breaking my balls.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand it. I like the idea now that you've told me it, but it's impenetrable. So it remains entirely impenetrable.
I think it'd be pretty good. I mean, even maybe get Riley to do a little promotion for you. He's fantastic with promotion.
Yeah, like you built a campaign. I don't know why you're like, oh yeah, I can afford it, so I'm not doing a campaign. You should be like, I can afford it, so the campaign's gonna be of no consequence.
That sounds a little like Ripperson a little bit.
Like the three of us, we spent like 8 hours like writing funny stuff for the campaign page.
And I'm never gonna get that time back.
All right.
Campaign also helps to promote and gauge the interest in
facts.
the project.
Yes.
Also, there's a clear defined goal, which is important. Like, what's your clear defined goal?
Well, again, my goal in coming here was to just say, hey, here's the script. It's available. This is what the story is going to be. Say, for example, if you have me back on, if you don't think I'm a complete degen, and you have me back on when the book is completed, there will be more of there will be a campaign at that point, but it'll be a direct campaign. Like, hey, the book is done. Here's where you can find it, and here's and it's immediately available to you. So it's and I told Riley this. I said it's going to be a unique way of doing things, particularly in this space, and I'm very well aware of that. And again, not having like a traditional, say for example, like a GoFundMe, Indiegogo, or whatever for this. And I'll say this too, with the campaign, listening to people who are talking about it, like I've heard a lot of criticism about like the Kickstarter platform. I've heard a lot of criticism here lately about the Indiegogo platform. So I was thinking, okay, how am I going to do this in a way that's going to accomplish the goal of getting this book out and do it in the way that's going to piss off people the least or hear the criticism on
this is already pissing people off. They're already sending me emails and pigeon messengers, and I'm getting all kinds of snail mail about how pissed off they are at this.
Also, unique isn't necessarily good, you know? Like you could cut your thumbs off and tape them to your dick. That's unique. It doesn't fucking help you.
Double thumb dick. That's not bad.
Chris, we're looking forward to the part of the campaign where it gets a little more traditional. I hope Johnny's pre-reading notes helped out a little. But it's just...
Yep.
Well, I say put the double thumb dick in there somewhere.
I think the reason most people don't come out front and go, here's everything going on in my story, is because it may take a lot of the necessary story elements out of it. Like for the audience has to follow a meta narrative, a meta story when they're backing the creation of your story. And that meta story is, will you or won't you be able to make a comic book? And I think if you hit people with, I can make a comic book, I already am making a comic book, that takes away the meta narrative tension of whether or not you're going to fulfill it. And then on top of that, you took away the narrative tension of what's going to happen in the book. You know, you didn't give us 8 pages to be like, whoa, that guy's got a cool thing. What's going to go wrong here? You know, you don't really give us that part of it.
The double thumb dick.
Yeah, and the double thumb dick is the part that's going to actually get people to
That's
buy
the cocaine right there, man. You need that shit.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Well,
you know,
awesome. Well, we
I'm glad we got
appreciate
to
you,
talk
Chris.
to you about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, come back down the road when you, as the process goes on, and you bring us a little bit more stuff, and we love to have you back
I was
on. And
surprised I hadn't heard anyone else ask you about it or like talk to you about it.
well, he
I
hasn't really.
I haven't really talked about it with anybody.
No. This is he's opening it up now. Now everybody knows. Now
Well, you can
everybody
like, you know, you can hear that in some of your responses that you're still thinking it out, and I think that's fun. I think for anyone who's really into the idea that you're gonna be able to build a strong back and forth with that person, but it's gonna be very hard to get somebody to read a script. That is a job you have to pay people to do.
Well, we'll see. All right, let's get right into it. We're here. We got to get the show
Yes,
going.
right
Thank you,
into
Chris.
the news.
All right, let's get into it. So we are doing a live art auction. I'm going to let Ray take the floor. Ray, if there's anything I'll make screen
floor
big.
is
We'll
yours.
start. We'll start with Ray. How do you
All
want to
right.
do it? All that
All right.
stuff.
Well, we, Katie, when we talked about it, did you want to do it all tonight, or did you want to do it kind of like the other way, where maybe we do half now and then half when you get back after your vacation? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do
All right.
half and half, especially for tonight's theme, which would
That's-
be very fitting.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little art auction here, and the big reason why the art auction came around, or I even thought about it, was because Katie had fucking busted her ass helping promote our Super Killers book. Okay, and you guys all know that Riley and Johnny Rocket been cracking the whip on me to get these arts done so that we can deliver on that July 4th deadline, because we're all Americans here, right? We all got to have that freedom, that nice July 4th day. Okay,
Just know if he misses that deadline, he won't be doing it with all of his toes.
That's right. They're gonna cut off my
Or
thumbs
his
and
thumb.
tape them to my dick. That's where the
We're
double
either
thumb dick-
Americans or future Americans.
You're always welcome. You just bring that maple syrup, and Frederick, bring your hats, bro. Bring the cats. Even I'll take the cats. But
Please.
you're always welcome, 100%, bro. And so I send a message to Riley and Katie. I said, hey, can we do something to try to give you back that $1,000? Because I know you're probably counting on that to buy the kids some kind of something or other going on this vacation. You're about to
maple
go
Yeah,
on.
well,
Sarah,
let me
clearly.
clarify that too, because I know that some people are saying like, "Oh, she's just you," so she go. No, we planned this. This is a family vacation that we have taken since me and my husband started dating, and we've been together for about 14 years. This is something we do every summer. It's always planned, and so we always have everything set and ready to go. And we have enough funds going on these trips. What was nice about the YouTube was, oh, well, we got a little extra spoils. We
That's
could
right.
do a little extra things on top of what we were already planning to do.
Yeah.
And so that's where it was like, and then it's also would be beneficial, when you come back home from vacation, God knows something, so
Facts.
it's always good to have that little extra. And
Well, and
then
you're a
that's
hard-working
why,
woman, and you're a hard.
Yes, I work 2 jobs.
That's right. You're
Yes.
like my cousin down south. I'm a Southern guy too. I know that you can't just go frog gigging. You got to go noodling too. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yes.
mix it
You
all
gotta do
up.
both.
Got to do
Yeah.
both. So I wanted to do an art auction, and it's so fantastic because I even said, I don't know, Katie, let's make the pitch today And then when you get back, we can see maybe some other artists. And then look who shows up at my fucking brother from Canada, Frederick Grimaud. He showed up and he brought some art as well. He read my mind. We're on the same ESP today, and he brought
Read
some
'em
art
and weep.
pieces as well. Okay, now some of the art pieces I'm gonna if you could show that, Katie, show some of Frederick's art pieces. If you could big screen that.
So
and give-
these, of course, are not drawn by me. These are like the greats that I've been practicing my inking on. So these are original inks on reproduced blue lines of, we got Jim Lee's X-Men. We got,
That's fantastic.
yeah, this is Wolverine by Barry Windsor Smith.
That hair is
Wep-
amazing. Yeah,
Weapon
great inking,
X.
by the way. Wow, fantastic.
Thank you. You got a great eye. And this, of course, is Mark Silvestri. Well, The Pit by Dale Keown, but this is Mark Silvestri's rendition of The Pit.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Frederick, for bringing those as well.
Yeah,
Well, my pleasure. These were done, in the spirit of exercise, and they're here. And why not, if somebody wants to have them and
Yeah.
donate to Katie
For a
I
good
think it's
cause, that's
it's
right.
a worthwhile cause. Yeah.
That's right. And of course, I've got a few as well myself. I got my Scribbles book today, but I'm not auctioning that off. I just had to show it off. You know what I mean? I got to
Show
do
off.
a little bit of that show off. But I got some of these fantastic ones. You guys might be familiar. I got a little Frog Tony. When you got the two Johnnies up there, so we're going to auction off a little bit of the Frog Tony cartoons. And I got a couple of these. That one's fantastic. And then, of course, my favorite one of all time is the Frog Tony Vito crossover. How's my audio? And then Vito's like, wait, what? What's going on? We're gonna auction that off.
And that was on. You showed that off on CG, the last CG auction on Ethan's channel. You actually got to show that off. I had that clip. But
Yeah.
yes, I clipped it because it was funny.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
had a
right.
funny reaction to it, so it was great.
That's right. And then I got another Frog Tony one right here on the lily pads. I did Frog Tony a couple of times, just having a good time. Frog Tony, I love you. Come on, buddy. We're just having a good time over here. And then of course the
Look
big
at that
the kicker,
whore as a sex doll.
the big kicker. Okay? we got this one right here. I'm gonna do the whole cover. I'm gonna put the cover up.
Whoa.
Nice.
This is 12 by 18 watercolor paper, and it's all watercolor. And this is the original Super Killers cover.
Wow.
And so I wanted a big thank you to Katie for promoting us so much. Me, myself, Riley, and Johnny.
Yeah, that's the piece you want to get.
Yeah, and going all out. And I thought that perhaps we would auction off one of these Frog Tonys to start with, and then have the big bang, because it'll give me a week while you're gone to promote it. And then anybody else who wants to join in for the art auction when you return, we could have a big blowout and try to get you to that
Yes.
1K. Put the K back in Katie, put the grand back in your pocket, as it were.
Thank you.
And that's an elevator pitch right there. We're going to put the K back in Katie. Okay. That's a little bit of that right there.
Thank you, Ray Ray. Yeah, so that's the Vito the Super Killers will be for the next one in in 2 weeks,
23rd.
right?
We'll be
That's
back
right.
on the
23rd.
On the 23rd. And hopefully we could get a couple more artists that might want to, if they've been touched or the Lord led them, as they say down south, to jump in on the art auction and donate.
Don't worry, we'll touch them, Ray Ray.
Well, yeah, you got the double thumb dick. You got to touch them, bro. And provide something, bring in a piece of art to try to get Katie back up to her 1,000 so she can be flush and even when she gets back from her vacation. Because every Katie deserves a vacation. Come on, people.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
100%. And so we'll do the art auction in no particular order. We'll start off.
With one, and then what we'll do is so I was thinking, since we got 3 Tony pieces and we have the wonderful Simp Chronicles, and you guys are really going to enjoy this, and not a lot of people have actually seen Ruby
one's
King's
ever
Simp
heard of Ruby King.
Chronicles. Well, I mean,
still
I'm
haven't.
just saying.
They've still never heard of it.
Well, they're going to find out tonight, Clipper.
I'm just saying,
But,
I'm telling you. I'm helping you.
Well, it's on his Rumble. That's the only way you can find it is on his Rumble channel. And this was before the Dalish DMs, before everything. And it's looking back on it. It's man. So it's very funny to watch if you want a little bit more of the lore of it in there. So Ruby caught on to it pretty quick. And so he made a documentary. So we're going to watch that. So I'm going to let Ray Ray pick a piece. And then Ray, you start wherever you want the bid. And we'll show it off a little bit, and then what we'll do is then I'll bring up the clip or the video, and we'll go and watch that, and maybe stop halfway like through it, and I'll give like a 5-minute warning, and then when it gets close to the end, we'll pause it, and I'll do like a 10-second countdown. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, it sounds
That
great.
way it gives people, because we are on Rumble, yes, and I appreciate Frederick who's on YouTube. So those over there on YouTube, you are also can participate in the bid, and those on the bid. I said whatever, and Kick. And you guys can participate as well. So we're going to do that because I am on Rumble. So I want to make sure that people, they see it on Twitter. So they come over here. It gives people a chance to come in and place their bids and all that stuff. So Ray, go ahead and pick which one you would like to start.
We're going to start off with, since we're on Rumble, we might as well get a little dirty with it. Put the one up there that has a little bit of nudity on there. This one's about the Frog Tony, who's mad about the two Johnnies, both Johnny Rocket and the other Johnny. And he's upset about it. He says they stole my girlfriend, and I believe the girlfriend he's referring to is Dalish. That seems very appropriate in this context. So
that's the girl he touched with a box of pizza, right?
With his hands, dog.
yeah. That's what he said. It was a box of pizza. 100%. Yeah, you're right. And and so remember, everybody, this is going to be an auction for Katie. And it's going to go directly to Katie, and I'm just going to mail it out from my house wherever I'm at. And so that's what we're going to do, and it's for the good cause. It's for Katie. Okay. Now she promotes a lot of people, and she promotes us, and so we want to give back a little bit and cover over the losses if we can. And I just saw that this was an opportunity I uniquely could provide perhaps a solution to. So I wanted to jump in, and also Frederick, I really appreciate you jumping in with me. My North Canadian.
Yes,
pleasure. Anytime.
We're gonna show Frederick a piece too. So we'll have at least those two art pieces in that way. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna update the banner, what the art pieces are, and in the chat, and just so then that way, it's keeping everybody informed as they come in and watch the show as we go through it. So
and keep in mind, you can also bid just to dox Ray from his return address.
That's true. You can do that. Yeah. That is possible to do. In fact, there are floating pictures out there, thanks to Ethan Ralph. So I appreciate you, Ethan Ralph, for already doxing me.
Yeah, fuck him. Piece of shit asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of cool what Ralph did. He showed Ray from like a couple years ago, and he looked when he was a model, and Ray looked like a superhero.
I did.
So super jacked, and he's great at art. He's like probably fucked like 2,000 women. I don't want him to confirm or deny that, but
that's right.
That's the sense I got.
I'm. He said, "Hey, this guy can cook. I don't know if he can draw. His art looks like bullshit, but
Cook
oh
meth
my
and
gosh!
me.
So real quick, guys, Cecil, thank you so much for rating the
Shout
Rumble
out to
stream.
Cecil.
Thank
shout
you.
Out to Cecil, bro.
Nice.
Yes, I see some familiar faces from Cecil's chat heading over here. Thank you guys so much. So right now, real quick to fill you in, welcome. We are doing a live art auction. Ray is doing an art auction to recover the fund I lost from Liam, taking my channel down and taking pretty much my money. And you guys' hard work donation, your hard work and money to donate to the channel. So Ray and Frederick are volunteering art pieces to auction off. We just got started, so perfect time. This is awfully Frog Tony because we're going to be watching this Simp Chronicles from Ruby King. This is a old documentary, and you'll see why it's very fitting for tonight.
Lost Media. It's only a year old, but it was found and lost in that time. We found it again.
Yes, it was. So, guys, Ray, where would you like to start the bid at?
Yeah, we'll start it right at $20. Anybody want us to jump in there? We'll just go from there. And really remember, people, this is for Katie. So throw some money in for Katie, and you're going to get a fantastic original art piece out of this. It's 11 by 14. I'm pretty sure it's 11 by 14. Let me just look at the front of my sketchbook to make sure that's what it is. It is 11 by 14. It's pen and ink, 100% original. No photocopies used in the creation of this Frog Tony, as they say. And so there's 2 or 3, 4 or 5 flies on it as well. And there's 2 nude women on this one in particular. Now it does have a little bit of a toilet paper action right down here. He does have
Oh,
some
yeah.
some splooge, so be careful. You might want to be careful about that.
So what would you title this art piece?
Frog
Gave
Tony,
it a name.
Frog Tony sues Johnny, or maybe something
There
like
we
that.
go. Okay.
That's the elevator pitch right there.
Gooning and suing Johnny. So we'll
I
do
still
that.
haven't received those papers, so I guess he really did go to Epstein Island.
Pretty sure he did. Yeah, yeah. He swam all the way over there.
This makes a
Awesome.
great gift for Father's Day as well, coming up.
It's true. Father's Day is coming up, and also the 4th of July. It's very patriotic. Frogs are patriotic. Let me put that back up instead of my big face right there. There you go.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
And no,
was
and I
mouse
didn't write.
typing
I
here.
didn't write it backwards. This is my screen is mirrored, so when you get it, it will be written forward, not backwards, people. So keep that in mind too.
No, we
you
see
go.
it. We see it the right.
Oh, you guys
side.
see it okay?
You,
Okay,
you're
good.
the only one who sees it backwards. In
Oh,
the
okay. Well,
interface.
I'm special. You know what I'm saying? Got the short bus over here.
All right, I got it in the banner. I put it in the chat. All right, so there we go. That's the piece right there. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. We're starting at 20, and Frederick Gaumont.
Which one should we start with? Should we?
I don't know. Very good question.
Let's keep the pit for the finale because it's
Yes.
Dale Keown's favorite. So we either go with the Jim Lee X-Men or the Barry Windsor Smith Wolverine. Let's start with the Barry Windsor Smith.
I like the Wolverine.
I like the
one, yeah.
Wolverine.
So
yeah.
yes, this is a
I
Weapon
love the
X.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all inked Tombow pen. So we're talking about a blue line print with, inked Tombow pen.
And how long would
Original
that? How long would that take you to ink something like that, Frederick?
I mean, a few hours. I generally don't count the time it takes. It's streamed. If you go through like my YouTube archives, you will see where I kind of ink this piece. So
Maybe like 4 hours worth of work right there. You think?
Oh, yeah, I think so. There's a lot of detail in the wires. and
Probably
there's a
more
lot
than
of-
that.
A lot of
Yeah.
hatching. A lot, there's details in the tech here as well.
It looks fantastic. Yeah.
Well, it's, Barry Windsor Smith is an incredible artist. I was trying to be as faithful as I could to his line work and just give you nice, crisp lines here. This
Nice.
is quality calligraphy pen work, so this is, going to stay nice and clean. You can hang this in your favorite spot at home.
Would you recommend like on a pond or a lily pad, perhaps, or no? Is that going to be bad for the paper?
I mean, to each his own. If you purchase it, you can definitely do what you want with it.
Like in a bog? You wouldn't put that in a bog, would you?
I would put this in a dojo where I would
A
practice,
dojo, okay.
to kill my enemies every day, and
That
this would
sounds good.
serve as an inspiration for that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful. Looks great.
this is
And all right, so
Where he
how
gets
big is it?
So this is 11 by 17.
Okay, 11 by 17.
Yeah. So this
Got
is
it.
your standard original art for comic book artwork. Ray's doing things a little bit bigger. He's trying to outdo everybody, an extra inch here, an extra inch there. It's not a competition, Ray.
I measure from the base.
Well, it's all about the base.
That's right. I try
Is
to
it
get that
11 by
extra inch in there.
24?
This one's 11 by 17.
By 17. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know where I got
2
20.
fantastic prime numbers, by the way.
Yeah, and he gets injected with the adamantium in here. So this is where he gets his adamantium skeleton.
All right. So there we go. And where would you like to start the bid at?
I don't know. I haven't done an auction before. Let's start at 10. This
Okay.
is just an ink piece, so it's not original pencil.
Now you're to be specific. The cat doesn't come with it, or does it?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends. The cat is in the way, so if she's annoying that day when I make your package, she just might
She might be in the box.
just might find herself in there.
I do love a box of pussy. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm surrounded by pussy here, so
Swimming in it.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. And like I said, guys, if you want to bid on these art pieces, I'm going to put it here in a banner too. Just put your bid in and also type in confirmed. So that way we know that it's your actual bid. And then we'll stop for EFAPing and we'll go over it. Also, while the EFAP's going, if you want to see the art, let us know. I can pull that up. No problem for you guys to check it out. So All right, I got that sitting in there. Let me copy and paste.
Got my signature here, Barry Windsor Smith signature, and
I do
my
like
own.
your signature. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. And by the way, it's so good to see Cecil's chat. We got 114 people watching. Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much. I appreciate
got,
it. Let's fucking go.
We got Raven
Shout
the
out
to
Cynic
Cynic.
on YouTube earlier as well.
Awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah. Real quick, I've got something here also I want to pull up, and then we'll get, then I got some, I do have 2 Ko-fis. I will get to those in just a second. But let me go ahead and pull the, oh, where's my Rumble chat? Here we go. Do this. And I want to thank Matthew from Cleveland for the $10 rant. I appreciate it. I'll update the banner, put your name there. And he says, so what exactly happened between you and Liam? If you even feel like giving an Umbridge version. I missed some streams due to working a lot. Good luck on Rumble. So just to give a quick kind of into it, first off, I heard that he had striked the channel. I asked him about it. He didn't like it because I didn't. But I also didn't like his answer. Mainly to get to the point, I put up a clip from Anna discussing Liam. He got very upset about it, and then probably like a week later, Anna jumps on FFS, Cynic and Ruby in 90s show. And it was the first time Anna appeared on a small channel in years. So, of course, I'm going to clip that. It's my job. I'm reporting on what's going on. And Liam and Tony got very upset with me about it. They kept pressuring me to not do it, to take it down. And so that's where it all started. He got very upset. And and I criticized him about how I don't think it's right for you to have your children on stream with you. And it's just, as a parent, I'm really much against that. That's why I don't stream as much as most people, or I have weird hours, is because I stream if they're in the bed or they're in school. That's just the way it is. So, but yeah, he didn't like that pretty much. So hopefully that answered your question. But thank you so much, Matt from Cleveland, for the 10. I appreciate it. And yeah, he pretty much flagged my clip set of other people talking about him. It wasn't me talking about him. It was other people like Ballers, so on and so forth. So, fucking. So there you go. So thank you so much for the 10. Let me play you a clip, and then we're going to get right in the ether.
High risk, high reward. The economics of comics. Part owner, oh lord, it's a ballsy move. Some people, not many, sing my rap lacks phonemics for payment, not any. Are you digging my groove? I gave you 40%. You're a corner bitch. I gave you 40%. You got a chance to get rich. I gave you 40%. Don't do no crap on the bluffing. I gave you 40%. So right now you get nothing.
And also, I forgot, I want to go through Ko-fi real quick. June Wong, who donated 10 total. Thank you so much for donating over on Ko-fi. I greatly appreciate it. He says, good evening, Katie, Clippers, and After Dark panel. Oh, and pretty much fuck Liam. Yes, thank you so much. It's good to see you. And then he says, do you remember Reckless Ben? He investigated Lucifer Valentine, and now he has gone viral for his investigation into a valuable Lego collection allegedly stolen by a bricks and mini gift store. No,
Minifigs.
well,
yeah,
Minifigs.
super viral. I've been following this story really closely.
Explain that. I don't
Okay,
know
so
that.
we all know Reckless Ben, right? He does these
Yes.
stories coverage, and so an old man has spent like his life collecting new Lego boxes to save to sell off for, for his grandchildren's college fund, for his retirement, for whatever. And his son went to put them on consignment at a store, which is in a franchise called Bricks and Minifigs. The owners of the stores were leaving the country. And so corporate took over, and they said on camera they would take over all consignments and all contracts. And then they proceeded to ignore the owner of the Legos. And so basically they said, we don't do consignments. And so basically they gave him the runaround, and they trespassed him from the store, and they told him basically sue us, right? So because it would cost more than his life savings to to sue a corporation, and treating him like worthless POS. And so Reckless Ben was like, well, this sounds like a challenge. I'll take that on. And he went in and he did the most, like the only Reckless
Genius.
It's like poetry. It's so good. Like this is the most entertaining kind of like investigation you've ever seen. He goes in, he artfully goes up the chain of command to, find out who took over these Legos and why. It tries to get them back for Ryan, the owner, the owner's son. And they basically give him the runaround. Oh, you got to go to corporate. Oh, no, you got to go to the store. Oh, you got to go do this. You got to do that. And no, we don't have any stolen Legos. Of course, we've had them. We kept them and cataloged them since day one. So they keep changing their lies for like each time. And the guy like swears to God that he'll give the Legos back. And he's a Mormon, so eventually he goes to his church. He goes to sue him. He sues him. So you got to watch the.
Well, and the cops are in on it.
Well, that's the thing. The guy, one of the owners of the franchise, lives in Utah. So to go serve him, he has to go to Utah and give him the papers in hand. And so he just keeps making up like claims, like, "Oh, you got to arrest him. He's got heroin in his car."
Yeah.
The cops stop him. Well, you didn't do it, your stop. And then he asks for the video and he does a complete full stop. So they're making up shit. And the guy who Ben is trying to sue for the Legos says, I'm going to shoot him if you don't come and arrest him. So basically the cops who are all kind of in Mormon territory. So people have kind of been bringing up the idea that this could be the Mormon mafia. Not saying that it is, but there's a little bit of the guy lying to the cops and the cops kind of going along with it and just making Ben's life a nightmare, all not to give back $200,000 worth of Lego. And they're throwing this $400 million company, their reputation is now tanked. All the Lego influencers are cutting ties. The people are now like boycotting the company. This has gone viral with
huge.
With Asmongold, Moist Critical. All the Lego influencers are talking about it. The Law Tubers are talking about it. The Cop Tubers are talking about it. What's his name? CoffeeZilla is now following the story. So this is like going mainstream viral. And now they just put an injunction on. Ben had to leave the country because they were giving him a no bond warrant. So they were going to put him in jail without telling him what he's accused of. And he was going to have to stay in jail, not knowing what he's going to be charged with for how long. And so he just fled the country to Mexico. And now they're suing him. He can't release the third part of his story. You can still watch part 1 and part 2. You are not going to be disappointed. It's some of the most entertaining investigative work you've ever seen. And
it's fantastic. And if you can, watch it with Osmongold because his reactions are fucking priceless, bro. His eyebrows jumping up and down all the time have me dying. Yeah.
Wow, incredible. So we'll have to keep up with that. I didn't have no clue. And Reckless Ben, like I said, we've watched him do the Lucifer Valentine. Like I've done it here on the stream anytime I did any breaking investigation or news regarding Lucifer. So that's crazy. Okay, wow. All right. Well, I'm going to have to check that out then. Thank you for because I had no clue.
You're going to love it. It's a must watch. It's so entertaining. And the fact that police corruption goes so deep for freaking Lego.
Yeah.
For Lego, it's like it's bonkers. Completely
and
bonkers.
if CoffeeZilla is on it, dude, then you know it's a pretty damn big deal. I love that guy. I haven't watched this shit in a while, but man, he's so good.
Ben is like not allowed to talk, not allowed to say any word, so it's going to go silent on his part. But I think people are going to keep reporting on it because this is already past the threshold of the breaking mainstream.
Awesome. Well, yeah, man. Well, okay. Now I'm going to check this out. Well, thank you. All right. And thank you, June Wong, for the 10. I appreciate it. Play this for you. All right, thank you so much. So you see right here, so let's get right into it. Like I said, this is from about a year ago. This is when Ruby had some sort of suspicions of some simpery going on with Tony. So this is where up again. And this is footage you haven't heard. You actually will hear Dalish talk a little bit about it. It's really funny. It's good. And so let's go ahead and get right into it. If anyone wants to pause it, let me know. Chat, if you see down here in the banner, update about the art pieces, I'm going to keep reposting it. I'll make a copy one in the private chat if you guys want to. Frederick, if you want to share that with your YouTube chat and Kick. And if you want to see the art piece, just say, hey, can I look at the art piece? We'll pause and we'll show it off for you real quick and all that. So ain't no problem at all. So let's get right into it. And that's just first round. We got 3 rounds. So please just check them out. And thank you guys for that. So let's get right into it.
Right on.
In the past few months, me and others have been dragged into a sort of drama with a YouTuber by the name of Frog Pony. Probably most of you watching this video right now know who Frog Pony is, but for those who may not know, he's a YouTuber who built his channel by making streams criticizing a bigger YouTuber by the name of Eric July and his shitty comic book company called The Rippaverse. Originally, this video was supposed to be a 20-minute long clip that vindicates the claim that I made that Frog Pony was nagging an OnlyFans model by the name of Dirty Dalish, who Frog Pony simped for, into attacking me on Twitter to get me and others to stop calling him a big fucking simp. So Frog Pony has this reputation for going after Eric July, criticizing him for his behaviors and attacking some of Eric July's most devoted defenders like Renowned Zero and 210LG. It is in my belief
That fucking haircut.
becoming popular caused his big fat head to swell up where he believes that he is the fucking man and that he is the coolest guy in the room. Well, I'm here to say that simping out in public is the least coolest shit.
Yeah, that jaw as an artist, that jaw is not proportional.
Is retarded.
No. Oh god.
And 210LG
So
is
good.
lame.
Ruby
This
does good.
toothless, frog-looking, middle-aged Mexican man is no different than the log cows he made content out of. This video will chronicle the events that led up to me getting sucked into this little gay drama that I'm going to call the Simp Chronicles. Let's fucking go.
This is good.
All women are queens,
Ruby.
You can't treat them like objects, you fuckhead.
If she breathes, she just.
First, let's check out the definition from Urban Dictionary of what a simp is. The definitions of a simp that Urban Dictionary will give you is someone who does way too much for a person they like. A man who put the hoes before the bros.
Hell yeah.
A term usually thrown around randomly now. A simp is someone who will do nice things for his crush in order to win her affection. Simps can go as far as donating tons of money to a girl or bashing others / themselves. They typically do not get the girl. Now that we're familiar with the term, let's look at our subjects. We already covered Frog Tony in the introduction, so there's not much to say about him other than the fact that he befriended multiple people who were or became Eric July's detractors, such as Riley, aka Young Clipper, and his girlfriend Mint Salad. He will also later befriend comedian Vito Giswaldi, Dick Masterson, and the biggest name in Comicsgate, Ethan Van Sciver, all of whom became detractors of Eric July. I want you to keep those names in mind as well. Later, the OnlyFans model by the name of Dirty Dalish, who isn't an Eric July detractor, began to appear on Tony's stream from time to time. Now, remember what I said about Frog Tony becoming popular and his head growing big, a la his ego? Before the detracting of Eric July, Tony had a small YouTube channel. Hell, even I discovered Frog Tony when he had about 1,000 subscribers. After covering Eric July, his channel started gaining traction and gaining the attention of those that I've mentioned earlier. Young Clipper became pretty popular due to his detracting of Eric July. Mint Salad would also later become more known due to this as well. May I also mention that Mint Salad is Young Clipper's girlfriend.
No,
Who
yeah, I
is
think
an
tell how old
OnlyFans
it is
model
now.
herself. So let me state this. Now, I have zero issues with Mint Salad being an OnlyFans model and Riley dating her and all that bullshit. They're adults. They can do whatever they want. Dick Masterson is a popular face on the internet who I am assuming also live a pretty comfortable life over there in California. Vito is also Dick Masterson's co-host on The Biggest Problem of the Universe. Vito also has over 243,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel.
Dead
Mr.
channel.
Van Skyver, who is also a retired DC and Marvel comic book artist, has over 138,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel and has made millions of dollars on his own comic book character, Cyberfrog. These people that I have mentioned are very much all liked in some way and has gained e-celeb status and made a shit ton of money. These are people who don't have to work a normal 9-to-5 job ever again. And did I mention that Riley has a girlfriend who also does OnlyFans? Keep that in mind. It is my personal belief that Frog Tony wants to emulate these people in some way. Who can blame him? He'll have a large following of followers that like him and give him money via super chats. He can make a shit ton of money drifting off of Comicsgate to fund his Frogman comic. And all of this with his connections with these popular e-celebs. He believed that he is destined for greatness. That he would be up there with the likes of Dick Masterson and Ethan Van Sciver. And that he will be cool and do cool shit with his hot OnlyFans model girlfriend with her army of simps that are giving her money. That is what Frog Tony wants. Back in December, Dirty Dalish was doing a stream. Former friend of Frog Tony by the name of One Gun took a little peek at Dalish's stream and found that Tony was ordering this woman food. And he knows this because he saw Tony in her live chat saying that he's buying her Taco Bell or something via DoorDash or Uber Eats. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Buying a woman food over the internet isn't simping, Ruby. And I would agree. But unlike you, I know that Tony was trying to put his little Mexican little bean inside of Dalish's deep, tight European clam. And oh, God.
Give me a fucking army you're gonna fight me! Yeah? Come on! I take you off the fucking house! I don't even know! You fuck with me! You fuck with me back! You think you get me with better? Drink your fucking blood! Better!
Slaying of a group of nuns last night, the latest in a brutal crime spree attributed to the mutant gang.
Here you can see Frog Tony in Dalish's live chat ordering her food. And of course, me and the gang shows up. We will later make fun of Tony for simping for Dalish in the live chat. Then his precious little ego got hurt. Clearly, me and Cynic calling Frog Tony a simp on live stream got him. We started to get little jabs here and there directed towards us. Then later, when Cynic or I jumped to Dalish's live chat, guess what we see? We see Frog Tony making jokes about buying Dalish food, basically making jokes about simping, in an attempt to own the joke. That'll show us bottom feeders. Well, it clearly didn't fucking work because me and Cynic and others continue to laugh our ass off and continue making fun of him, calling him a big old fat simp. Then, out of the blue, Dalish makes a comment directed towards me. That was my first indication that Frog Tony was at least telling Dalish about the simp jokes that was directed towards him. Later, there was a Twitter post where Mary Magdalene from the Bible was called a whore. This tweet was clearly made to defend Dalish and make Tony out to be like Jesus. Now, I gotta mention this shit. Tony stated that he almost became a priest at one point. If that was true, then Tony would know that Mary Magdalene wasn't a fucking prostitute.
A popular tradition in Christian churches holds that Mary Magdalene was once a prostitute. She repented of her sins and became a faithful follower of Jesus. This does not come from the Bible or from early church tradition, but the idea has been around for centuries and continues to pop up in movies, plays, musicals, and other popular presentations of the gospel stories. It makes for great drama and provides a hopeful symbol of repentance and redemption. Nevertheless, biblical scholars are almost unanimous in rejecting this idea. A close look at the biblical text, combined with knowledge of the biblical world, makes it unlikely that Mary Magdalene ever would have been a prostitute.
Dalish would then come after me and fellow comic skater Richard Embry over on Twitter, calling me gay or something. Once again, more evidence to Tony nagging Dirty Dalish to defend him from being bullied. How the fuck are you a 40-year-old man and you need young women to fight your fucking battles? Well, you know, it all makes sense when you realize that frogs aren't really at the top of the food chain. Technically, they'll be beta, you know, whatever. They're beta animals, right? They're not like alpha predators like a wolf, a bear, an alligator, and lions, and even fucking sharks. So it kind of does make sense. You know, this is what beta males do. They need women and weaker people that they think are strong or whatever to fucking defend them from their fucking bully. Pretty fucking pathetic if you ask me. One of Tony's other female friends by the name of Reality was possibly nagged by Tony as well to come and defend him and Dalish, which resulted in me and Cynic showing up on her live stream.
For all that, you know what you did. Why did you go? Why did you go from saying I got no issues with you to now like you're calling out my bullshit? What bullshit did you call out? Please explain to my chat what bullshit you called out.
What was your bullshit?
You tell me. You said I was lying. You called out my bullshit. That was the last thing you said.
Yeah, the disrespectful thing. I never disrespected you or Dalish. I called Tony a simp. That's it.
Okay, but the reason. Okay, so disrespect. I explained it to you. I explained where the disrespect came from. I did multiple times. I'll explain it to you again. So the fact that me and Dalish both chimed in on your post, right? Mm-hmm. You're assuming that we did it because Tony nagged us to do so. That's not why we did it. We saw your post. I saw your post when Dalish commented
people like
on
Ray
it,
on here, so I can yell
that's
at
how
them.
Twitter works. You see people's responses.
I want to yell at
right?
people.
So I saw Dalish.
Did she end up taking Frog Tony's side?
Yes, but now like it's
2
kind of
days ago, she was making fun of his teeth to him, and he's like, "Please let me buy you alcohol." She's like, "No, you don't have all your teeth."
Oh yeah, she was like,
she said that's a deal breaker. She said she might even would give him a chance since they're both old and desperate, but he would have to fix his teeth first.
Dude, it was like, damn, she didn't hold back either. It was pretty good. And speaking of which, I mean, take a look at this right here from Ray Ray is Happy. This is the first art auction piece we are doing tonight for round one.
I got all three of them in there. I got all three of the teeth in there.
There you go. There you go. Piece starts at 20. So if you are interested in this, you do more than 20. Put your bid in and type confirmed, and we'll go from there. So, but great piece, guys. So if you want a little bit of piece of from Ray Ray is Happy, and the 3-tooth motherfucker, that would be great. So you guys go check that out. And of course, as a reminder, Frederick would also for the first round, he is auctioning off the Wolverine, his ink work.
So this is a inking exercise over Barry Windsor Smith's Wolverine, Weapon X. And so this is Tabo Ink's calligraphy pen over blue line on a Bristol. So starting at $10. And winner takes all for Katie's vacation.
Yeah, that's a steal. $10. Damn. That is good.
That's the starting bid, Ray.
Yes.
Don't get too excited.
I might have to just run away with it. I don't know.
Skeleton Corpse Comics says, awesome Wolverine, Frederick.
Well, all the credit goes to Barry Windsor Smith.
No,
He is
it
a
goes
wizard.
to you. It goes to you, Frederick. The inks brought it to
You're
life.
too kind, Ray. Oh, do we have
All
a
right.
bid?
Oh, 20 for confirmed. Is it for Fredericks or that's another thing I should have said. Let us know which one it is. The Wolverine. Okay, so we got 20.
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic.
Woo!
And
Do I
Zany
hear
Dude?
25? Do I hear 25?
Beautiful,
Excellent.
beautiful ink job from the great Frederick Gamont, who, by the way, you've done a couple of ink stuff like that on my stream on the morning show.
Yeah, you could probably go
pieces.
back either on my channel or Katie's and see me working on these. I generally
Skeleton.
am live streaming while I'm doing these.
Skeleton also says 20 for Wolverine.
Oh, no, that's a fight
Is it
right there.
confirmed though? You gotta confirm it just to make sure.
It's
I think he's probably saying for Zany Dude because he would bid. a
No, he
little
says for
higher.
Wolverine. He doesn't say confirmed, and he's coming after Zany Dude's $20. So Skelco.
Oh shit!
Because he's in. Okay, they're both in the Rumble chat. Okay, so they should be seeing.
Yeah. Because that's the thing too. I want to make sure because we, with YouTube and Rumble, there might be a few delays, so we're gonna try to. That's a confirm. Says Zany Dude. Okay, so 20 confirm. No, so it's Zany. Zany is gonna put his 20 down. Confirmed.
Let's go. Good job, Zany.
Thank you, Skeleton. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
There we go.
great.
So anybody
Great.
got 25?
Let's
if you
go.
want to
Got
steal
some
this from Zany?
Fine details in this one.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'll put that in the banner. We'll
Thank
go
you.
a little bit more, and then on the next pause for Frederick, if nobody has bidded on Frederick's art piece, we'll go ahead and give it to Zany. And then we'll also show Ray Ray's as well. We'll give Ray Ray. I'm going to give you like one more stroke around just so
course,
that make
yes.
sure everybody gets it. But since we already got a bid with Frederick, I do want to give some people time if they want to come in and bid
Of
more
course,
than
yes.
20.
20 is a
Awesome.
steal. That thing. That's
It is a steal.
That's $100 piece at least right there. That thing's incredible.
Yeah, there we go. And I'll update the banner
got
and all
good
that.
taste,
So
Ray
thank
Ray.
you, Zany.
Appreciate
I do, well,
Well,
I do
I
like a
mean-
lot of that. Syrup, maple syrup is my favorite. So.
Well, I got the
yeah.
syrup in my veins.
I don't mean that kind of syrup. Keep that double thumb dick away from me, bro.
He's got the sweetness running through his veins. Diabetes sugar.
All Canadians do, baby.
You got a little sugar in the tank.
Awesome. All right, so here we go. And just as a reminder, so this was made before the Dalish DMs. So it's so when I went back to watch it after everything has happened, it's like, wow, I got to play this because there's stuff that people hadn't seen either. Like I said, this wasn't pushed out very much. Nobody was really paying attention at the time when Ruby did this. And now to go back after everything and it's
His response to you, I was intrigued because I had no idea what she was talking about. I clicked her post to see who she was responding to and what she was talking about. And then I saw your post talking about how Tony thinks he's Jesus or something. And all my comment was Jesus hung out with prostitutes. That's all I said for the most part, right? And then your whole thing was like, oh, look, Tony's got his girls, the White Knight for him defending him. Dude, why can't we just have thinking brains and see something and respond? Why can we not have opinions without it be going back to a man told you to do it?
Did I say that?
You bait, but you definitely insinuated that. That's what you said,
That's
right?
not
You,
what I
oh,
didn't
Tony.
insinuate that. I insinuated that Tony's too much of a bitch that you have to get women to come in.
But he didn't get us. That's the thing. He didn't get us. He
I
didn't
don't
get
really
us.
believe you, but that's fine. We can.
Oh, exactly.
agree to
You don't believe
disagree
me.
with that.
No, there's no agree to disagree.
And I don't
Where's the
disagree,
proof?
and I don't,
Where's
and
the
I
proof?
don't believe you. And it's not that I don't believe you because you're a woman. I don't believe you because of Tony's actions.
Okay, but Tony's actions never once. You know what's funny is when y'all used to support Tony. Well, who did he used to go at all the time? Lawrence,
I still
right?
support Tony. I
LG.
still subscribe to him.
Okay, but hold on. Do you understand the
I would still
irony?
give him super chats.
Do you guys clown on LG?
Yeah, I clown on him. He's a simp
Okay,
too.
you guys sound just like him. What he did to me when he tried to drag me and say that Tony was getting me to defend him too. Y'all are saying the same shit, so y'all know different than LG. Don't sit here and say because
Tony
didn't send me.
I will agree with that because LG is right.
But he's not right.
I don't believe
he's not right.
I do not believe for a second that you just saw my tweet. I believe that Tony is crying to you and Dalish because I and Cynic are making fun of him
Shut up,
for
sweet
buying
teeth.
Dalish fucking Uber Eats and DoorDash meals. That's it. He's crying to
but
you.
that's
And
not.
if he's
But I'm
crying to-
telling
and
you
if
that's
he's
not what's
crying
happening.
to you. He's crying to Dalish.
Well, I can't speak for Dalish, and I won't speak for her. But for me, I saw her post, and I told I saw the post. That's it. And I commented because I thought it was funny. So that was it. That was all it was. That's all it was.
Cool. You saw her post.
Okay, so
But
don't
he's
sit here.
Crying to Dalish.
Well, I don't know that. So that's something you have to
fine.
take up with her. But don't say I was
Fine.
crying. Don't say
I
he was
know
crying to
he's
me.
I know he's crying.
How do you know? How do you know though?
When I went into Dalish's chat, she made fun of me for making fun of fucking Frog Tony
Sure did.
for Frog Tony for buying her fucking meals. Simp.
So hold on. So hold on. Here's the thing though. Why is it that you assume that Dalish also doesn't have her own brain and thought to see what you guys were saying and chime in, especially because it was
Nobody
about her?
said that. You're assuming that.
Yeah, you're just.
But you're also.
I would then later leave the live stream only to come back to confront Tony just to call him a bitch and shit.
Friends, we weren't buddy. We weren't hanging around after streams talking and chilling. There's like 5 people that I consider friends. Ray, TJ, Finbar, Blinded. That's about it. Riley and Mint, sort of. We really don't talk that much anymore.
Why?
Now you're very close with Mint.
Yeah. Isn't this how? Now you seeing how all this is playing out? It's like, oh, but now we see what's going on today with he's full on supportive Mint now. So it's just
Riley and Mint.
Yeah, why don't y'all talk?
Because we're busy.
Okay, that's fair.
Any other questions?
Y'all are on.
Not about Riley and Mint.
So basically, Big Rudy, your issue with Tony is just you don't like how he treated some of your friends.
Yeah, I don't like that he's acting like a bitch. You know?
Great. Why should I care?
You don't need to care. You don't have to care.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine. We can agree with that. You don't have to care. I'm not trying to get you to care, Tony.
I
So
care.
then why did you want me to come on your stream the other day?
Why did I want you to come on the stream the other day? Because even though I don't care that you don't care, I still wanted to get you guys to just end this little beef, come to amends, do a good thing, because guess what? We're stronger together than fucking fighting.
Who's
we? Oh, you fucking narcissist.
I did like 2 episodes, and that was it.
There's a you and there's a me. Ain't no we between us, Ruby.
Oh, sure, fact, sure.
Are you talking about Comicsgate? Is that what you're talking about, Ruby? Comicsgate.
Yeah, sure. You can say Comicsgate or just it doesn't have to involve Comicsgate.
When
Not
you're
at
saying
all.
we, like I figured it was Comicsgate because I figured like y'all are kind of involved in Comicsgate.
I get why you would say that, but no, it doesn't have to just involve Comicsgate. Just the whole like YouTube sphere, to get all together. That shit.
I listen.
My friends are fine. We're good.
He did
That's
not
good.
yell.
That's good. And guess what? I feel that. It's just I feel that. But if I'm gonna call you a simp, don't fucking run to Dalish and Ray complaining. Look at these guys calling me a simp. Stop doing that shit.
He didn't come
Don't
to
let me make fun of you, Dalish. Stop.
He did not come to me, Ruby. That's
Okay,
what
not
he
not
said.
you, but definitely
Yeah.
Dalish.
I literally did not.
Sure you did. I don't. Sure you did.
Would you like to bet on it? Would you like to bet on it? I'll put my
I don't do
channel
bets.
against yours.
I
I'll
don't
put
do
my
bets.
channel against yours. How's that sound? I even give you my channel. How's that sound?
I don't want your
we'll
channel.
Switch channels. I'll give you my channel.
I don't even want your
give
channel.
me your channel if you lose because you're so confident. I'm fucking
Money.
confident because I know the goddamn truth.
Money.
I
You
can't
gotta
run to
bribe the
anybody.
money. Money. Use the money, not the channel.
So there it is. And again, you want to talk about being a man? Nut up or shut up.
Nut up or shut up. Well, guess what? I don't make bets.
Right,
I just don't do that.
See, this is why I was
Right,
talking
exactly.
earlier.
Yeah, I don't make bets
For
at
some
all.
reason,
talked about
like
earlier,
and
this whole thing-
subscribe to the channel.
Thank you. No, it's not. It's not. And he did it to himself. So here's what he's saying is that Tony's like, if you can prove to people without a shadow of doubt that I'm a simp, you can have my channel.
And they got proven. Like FSS Cast, they did like what 5 shows where here's him simping. I mean, Frog Tony would never hand over his channel, but he should have. You should have took the bet, Ruby.
Yeah, I would say yeah, because it just goes. It's just wild to hear Tony just lie about it, man. And then it's like, oh, to know like at this time in the DMs and stuff, like telling you this is aged like fine wine.
About like for a fact that he went and run to Dalish.
Oh, he did. He did. Why the fuck would Dalish fucking be like, aren't you the guy that keep calling Tony a simp for buying me a DoorDash? Dalish don't fucking watch me.
But why is that? Like I said earlier, why is that like running to her about it? Maybe she heard that you guys were doing a stream and it was mentioned, and she felt inclined to say something.
I don't think she did. I just don't believe that she did. I think he went to her.
But you also didn't believe me when I said he didn't come to me, and I told you so many times he didn't. I saw the tweet. That's all. That's what started this whole stream.
No offense, Ray. I still don't believe it. No offense to you. I still don't believe it. I think still think he's nagging you guys.
Ruby, we've talked on this stream and gotten to know each other for at least 4 hours, right? And I don't know. And Cynic can tell you he's watched some of my streams. Do I really come off as the type of person that's only gonna fucking run for defense of somebody because they're my friend? Like, have you not seen my channel? You don't really know me. I don't do that. I've called out my friend. I've called out Tony more times than I can count. I started my relationship with Tony calling his ass out. So I'm not
just trying to call me out. To be fair, I was calling you out, Ray.
Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. We ain't gonna go back to it. No, we ain't gonna go back to it, Tony. That's old news. We're past it. But you get what I'm saying. We started our friendship with me.
But I wouldn't even listen to these
regardless
people
if I was right or wrong. Okay,
like
Tony,
argue on the side of the street. I wouldn't even stop and look and watch them talk.
They got no charisma.
No,
nothing.
But I promise it does get good, and we're gonna watch it regardless because it does get good. It makes sense. It makes sense as the story goes on. So
we'll just not get into that. But I'm not the type of person who's going to run to Tony's defense. I didn't even see Tony's comment or anything that you retweeted. I saw Dalish's tweet. I saw her comment responding to you. That's what prompted me to look. And then I was like, Jesus hung around with prostitutes. That was it. In response to your comments about Tony, the Mary Magdalene thing. And I was like, you know that Jesus hung out with prostitutes too when you were calling Tony a simp. I was like, Jesus was also technically a simp. Okay. Like that was my
Jesus wasn't a simp. He wasn't. But yeah, that'll be my mistake. I'll walk it back. I'll walk that back. He didn't nag you, but he definitely nagged Dalish.
Again,
he did. We find out that he lost.
You know what? Sure.
So, did I win that bet? Next, we're about to view a clip that this upload was originally supposed to be. Let me show you this shit from putting the tits on the table with Ray and Dalish. I should have covered it yesterday, but I didn't. So let me show you guys this stream from yesterday. People have their opinions. Basically, nothing was said. Nothing against these girls. I said Tony was busy sucking dick while having these beautiful women come in to defend him. That is a beta male move. It's like, why even do this stream if you're trying to form an armistice? My opinion is that Tony wanted to have his final hit. Like, bam, take that, you faggots. Bam, I'm going to still hit you. Doesn't matter what I do. Even when I'm not around. Bam, bam, bam. Ruby King, fuck you, bam. All you other people, fuck you, bam, bam, bam. You're welcome, Summer. So let's listen to some of this. Not all of it. Let's listen to some of this.
Let's start with there are people who are saying things that you are apparently saying to them in regards to Tony. So I guess we could start there. I guess people are saying that you were accusing, or not accusing, well, just basically saying that Tony nags at you, was nagging at you to do anything. Does Tony nag at you about stuff? Yes or no? I guess we'll start there.
Sometimes, I mean, if I'm being honest, yeah, sometimes. But in the instances that, so like responding to those tweets,
right?
Tony never told me to do that. I barely talked to Tony.
Now, I want to keep this in mind, too, that we find out in the DMs that Syndicate them showed that she did feel a little pressured. Looking back and listening to this, and you can definitely hear in her voice, you definitely
Yeah,
she's
Frog Tony's a
uncomfortable in this situation. And so it's just, yeah.
He raped her with his eyes, and then with his intent, and then with his hand, and then with his social group.
Sexual group.
It's a social group.
I thought you said
he used-
sexual group. I didn't know if it was
Yeah.
a double thumb
Social
penis.
powers.
Yeah, he did at least a couple
Every
episodes
kind
going
of
like,
rape.
don't believe this whore. And it's like, dog, we looked at the messages. You were crazy about her. There's no way you didn't grab her.
I mean, how could you not miss that? Didn't Dick do the Kermit the Frog voice the whole time? It was fucking epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick
I
Masterson,
mean, it's just like I said, it's just so interesting to
Dick
go
does a
back
Kermit
and
voice.
listen.
You did a rape. Those are the rules.
The golden rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys heard that, right?
By the way, I'm going to give it about a couple more minutes, and because I noticed we're getting some new people in Frederick's chat are showing up. We are auctioning off some art pieces, one from Ray Ray and one from Frederick Amont. Ray Ray's Tony art piece number 1 for the first round is starting at 20, and we'll show that here. We'll let Hal put it up. So that's the best starting bid at 20. Nobody has claimed it yet, so if you want to have it, and please let us know. Donate down, bid down in the chat. Say your bid and confirmed in which art piece you would like to bid on.
That's right. That's right. Got the two Johnnies, Tale of Two Johnnies. Also, Katie, I'm working on another piece right here from the Super Killers comic right here. One of the pages. Let me bring that up real quick. It's a watercolor that I'm working on.
Oh, look at that ass.
Yeah, she got a nice ass. Bro, that's the TNA you got to put in there. You got that fisheye perspective. You got all that going on right there. You got the Super Killer hanging off the truck up here. That's the red truck. If you guys didn't know, that is not a 3D asset, but I did lift it from ISOM. That's the red truck right there. And then we got Beck down here, getting flung around, and you got.
Don't show this to Frog Tony.
Yeah, I mean, well, he might bid on it. But Frog Tony, I'm sorry, I'm not selling this one yet. But yeah, I've been watercoloring, trying to get 2 of these pages done a day. I'm gonna have to get back to it here pretty soon. But yeah, check that out.
Yeah, get back to work, Ray Ray.
I know I can't just be all hanging out with you guys all night. Jesus.
All right, so guys, like I said, please, if you would love to have your original art of Bog Tony, starting bids at 20, let us know in the chat. And also, we got Frederick Gamontz up here too. Leave yours up, Ray, real quick if you don't mind. We also got Frederick Gamont right here. Let me just make it big for just a second. That's a starting bid by Zany Dude. He bid for the 20. So if you would like to snatch that from him, we bid for 25 or higher. So let us know in the chat. Beautiful stuff. And
Now
guys,
keep in mind, this is going to Katie. This is because her channel got taken down. And we're trying to put the K back in Katie. We're trying to hit $1,000 here, people.
Yeah,
so just throw $1,000 in there.
Yeah, Liam Gray and Frog Tony, they basically stole $1,000 from her. So buy these
Because
art
they're too much of a
pieces.
pussy to flag Johnny's show, Ministry of Dude.
Yeah, that would not fucking go well for
Don't
you
worry,
pussies.
Johnny. We would do an art auction for you too, for you guys. Ministry
Yeah,
would do, of course.
I would appreciate it, but right now we need to get Katie money.
That's right.
So all you wonderful people in the audience, buy a piece of art, hang it up. You know, you bring someone home, a girl, a guy. I don't know. A lot of you are Cecil fans, probably a guy. And it's like, look at this art. And while they're looking at the art, you can do whatever you want to them. They don't.
It's true. It's true.
Is that
Just
dating
keep
advice?
a pizza
I like
box
it.
on hand. So
Dude, when you show the ladies your art table, they just melt.
Yeah, that's what I call it too.
Say you drew it. They won't fucking know.
Yeah. You bought it. You could replace the signature. You're right.
Yeah. True.
All right, so there you go, guys. So let us know if you would like to claim one of these art pieces. Put it there in the chat, like I said, with how much you want to bid, confirmed, and which art piece. And I'll give you about 5 minutes, and we'll end it from there.
You guys heard that from Dalish's mouth. Tony never told her to do any of that. Fuck out of him, right? Saying that he's simping for Dalish, saying that he nagged the fuck out of Dalish to come to us, or really me, right? Remember that?
Oh, here we go. Ray Ray's Tony art piece, $50 confirmed.
go.
Let's
Embed.
start this off. Thank
That's my
you.
guy. That's my guy right there, Embed, from all the way across the pond. Shout out to you, Embed. Thanks,
Oh, is
bro.
he your British co-host you have? The British
No,
guy?
that's South London James. This is another
Okay,
one of my
South-
bros. Yeah, this is Embed. He supports a lot of stuff on CG, but he also lives in England. He's got
yay.
he's got the Maniac engraved lighter. So that's this guy right here. He collected a couple original art pieces already. So shout out to
look,
you,
so
Embed.
he's a collector.
Yeah, he's a
Ray
solid guy
Ray's
too.
original.
Yeah.
Nice. And you know what? For tonight too, we'll see how it goes. But if not, maybe the next one. Remember the first original art piece you made me for the morning show logo?
I do.
And then you made. I'm sorry, I'm keeping the second one for myself. The
Yes, of course.
official, legit. I'm sorry. You have to pry that out of my cold dead hands.
Yes.
But I got the first one. So I thought I might auction that off too. We'll see how the night goes. If not,
No,
maybe
for sure,
someone will
do it.
come back because the logo is amazing. It's what set the morning show, and I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you so much, Embed, for the $50 confirmed.
Let's go.
All right,
Embed.
guys, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. If you want to steal this from an Embed, you have to go 60 or more. We're gonna go
That's right.
60
That's
or
right.
more, and just let us know. I'm gonna keep this up. And we also have Zany Dude for Frederick Camont's Wolverine. He's bid 20. So if you want to get that one off of him as well, let us know in the chat. Thank you so much, Embed. I appreciate you. And it's good to meet you.
Guys, don't you ever
God bless you.
fucking
Thank you.
doubt me again, guys.
And Zany
just
Dude.
because I didn't show some fucking screenshots, because I didn't expose any DMs, I have to uphold my end of the bargain. I had to fucking protect someone else. All right? That's why I didn't show the other screenshots that was shared with me before. All right? About Tony saying that, Dalish is fugly. and
Oh,
he's just trying to
there we
get
go. Oh my
improvement.
gosh. Embed's like, you know what? I'll make sure nobody fucking takes it. I put 60. Ray
Right
Ray.
on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Confirmed.
Yeah, let's go,
Nice.
Embed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead? Well, in it there, I'll get. You know what? Let's give it about. Let me do it the 10-second roll, and I'm going to go slow because I do know we have delays. But so, guys, if you want to take this is now your chance. Ray, go ahead and pull up the art piece so we can show people. I'm going to make you big as we do the countdown. So I'm going to put it here in the chat as well. I'm going to do it like Ethan does it. So here we go, guys. Oh, come on, Rumble. Where are you? All right. Oh, where's the chat? Give me that. There it is. All right. So here we go. I'm going to start at 10. 9. 8. 7. Wait for it to pop up in the Rumble chat. Okay. 6. 5. There we go. 4. 3. I know. Thank you, Sweet Tooth. I'm glad you're really proud of me. Thank you. I'm practicing for the Kings, okay?
That's right. You're getting on it. That's right.
I did it one time. So we're doing practice here. All right. 2. There you go, guys. If you want to grab this piece, you have to do 70 or more. Can I get a 70 in the chat? Who will come in
The 7-0.
and take it
Let's
right
go.
from embed? It's 15 seconds behind. Okay, well, we'll go a little slow here. All right, 1.
This is a piece of CG history right here.
History. That's what they call it.
Mhm.
There'll be a day when it's 2-tooth Tony. So that's when you're gonna know that this is a young 3-tooth Tony here. Yeah.
I feel like it might happen when he gets his ass kicked out in the parking lot at the Fans Fest because he wants to run that mouth. So he might end up with 2. And it ain't going to be none of us, that's for sure. I bet you it's going to be some homeless person.
Now
How much you
that's
want to
some
bet?
Foreshadowing right there.
That would be funny if it was a homeless person. Just come up, beat the shit out of him, and take some wallet. Would you grab my
worry,
piece? Oh my gosh, Sweet Tooth.
Tony doesn't have bus fare to Jersey.
All right, we're going to go back 5. Give it a little extra time here. 5. By the way, hello, Pause Rowdy. 4. 3. 2. Here we go, guys. 1. Going once. Going twice. And sold.
All right.
Sold to Embed
Oh, yeah.
for
Let's go, buddy.
60. Thank you so much, Embed. I appreciate that. This lovely piece is yours to have. It would add to your other original art.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Embed. I appreciate that. And I guess get in touch with Ray Ray, or you can send it actually, or you can send it. I have my Ko-fi goal. I'm sure Skeleton Corpse Comics will post the link there. Go over there. Just say that, hey, I claimed Ray Ray's Happy's art. And then what I need you to do is just go ahead and, well, you probably got his address
I
because
do
he's
have
been
his
buying
address.
stuff from me. So I ain't got to worry about that.
Just
but
just drop the money in Katie's Ko-fi, and I'll package it up, send it out tomorrow.
there you go. And
Yeah.
thank you so much, Skeleton, for sharing the goal there in the link. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Embed. I appreciate it. All right,
Let's
Fred,
go. Thank you, Embed. Appreciate that.
you ready?
You ready, Fred?
All right,
Let's go.
guys.
Wait, you look totally different without the glasses on. I didn't recognize you. Who is this?
He looks so
Frenchman?
chill.
That's my secret.
We don't give those secrets away.
This is Logan, who also looks different without his mask.
There you go. So,
This
go,
is-
Frederick, go ahead and give us a little introduction on this.
So this
Bid
is
starts at 20.
Yeah, $20 right now. This
20,
is an,
yes.
This is an ink exercise over a reproduction of Barry Windsor Smith's Blue Line work. So original inks over a printed blue line. This is 11 by 17 Bristol 300. This is a tumble pen from Barry Windsor Smith's Weapon X Wolverine. So this is the series that made him really famous. Like, this is one of the best Wolverine series, depicting his origin, how he got the adamantium laced skeleton as a secret Weapon X project. with his mutant powers enabling the healing factor that permits the adamantium being laced to his skeleton. So, whoa, yeah. So,
well, that now it's a little $5 cheaper.
It's all good.
Kidding. It's still mint condition, people. CGC 9.8 right there.
Sturdy Bristol. Yeah, so this is like beautifully inked, hand inked Tombow pen over the blue line. So very.
When you say Tombow pen, what do you mean Tombow?
So
pen?
Tombow is the brand of calligraphy pens from Japan.
Oh, so it's not related to Sambo at all.
Sambo? What's Sambo?
Sambo's a minstrel. It's a joke. Never mind. Sambo.
Are you saying because he's French, he wouldn't understand?
That's
Is that
right.
what you're trying to say?
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm
See the racism I have to put up with, folks, on this
exactly.
channel? This is
Shame.
incredible.
So sad.
So these are Japanese calligraphy pens.
Fantastic.
They're actually made in Vietnam, but who's counting? And they basically replace the quills. Quills which used to kind of always explode and leave marks and all that. I just
exploding quills. That sounds very exciting.
It's too much excitement, to be honest. So these beautiful Japanese pens kind of do the job. So this quality ink is just very detailed, finely detailed lines here.
Thousands of hours put into this piece, clearly.
This is at least 6 hours of work, I'm sure. Like I don't count the hours, but like this is at least done in 3 parts, which usually 2-hour streams. So I'm guessing it's about 6 hours of work.
The best stories are 3 acts. 100% agree.
Yeah, there you go.
And
so this is a nude Wolverine, so you won't find this.
Brian Suddenly Old, real quick, Frederick says, what is the current shipping from Canada to the land of freedom?
So it's
holy shit.
Wow, Ryan.
There you go, Ryan Blue Thunder coming in.
Shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blue Thunder. Oh my god.
Now see, that's what it's worth right there. At least $100. That thing's gorgeous.
Yes, it is. Oh
Thank
my
you, Ryan.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
wow.
cool.
I'll
And
send
keep
you
in
some
mind-
extra cards and stickers, Ryan.
Yes. Yes. Keep in mind, this is going to a good cause to help Katie get her money back from the channel that was stolen from her.
Help a woman that got robbed and get a great piece of art.
Yeah, bro, it's a win-win. It's a win-win right here.
Thank you, Ryan. That gets us 10% of the way to the $1,000 mark. It's
100%.
Huge jump.
Good
Thank
job.
you so much.
Thanks, Ryan.
The shipping is like $20 from Canada. I also ship them in like a sturdy plastic container, so they don't fold, they don't get damaged during shipping.
Yeah.
It's in a manila envelope, but in a sturdy plastic encasing, guaranteeing they get to you in the same condition as they were here.
Now, I would offer $1,000 if you delivered in person, Frederick. Is that an option? Can people do that?
Depends where you live. Does that include the ticket?
No, first class, of course. Well, round trip, first class. That's right.
I need to pay for like.
I'll send the
somebody
jet
needs
myself.
to house like. Take
Bring
care
the
of
cats. I got a private jet. Just bring the cats.
Oh, the cats are a nuisance. If you knew, like they're black and white. They fight
They
all the time.
they only like the full cream brie. They don't like the American brie.
The what? The brie?
The full cream
Cheese?
brie. Yeah, exactly. The cheese, the caviar.
Dude,
Come
don't
on,
give
Fred.
cats brie, dude. That's wasted
My
on
cat
them.
eats
Are you
brie.
kidding? Wow, that's a lucky cat.
They only
Don't
get
tell
the
my
French
cats
brie,
that.
though. Yeah.
You're gonna cost me.
And they love caviar too. I got to get the Russian beluga caviar.
God, can I like just stay at your place and become your cat? Your next.
Of course
cat?
you can. That's what I'm sending you the plane for.
God damn, I'll eat caviar all day.
Just bring the maple syrup, and we'll call it a deal.
Sounds good. Maple syrup caviar all day, every day.
All right, let's start the countdown. You guys can continue on as I go on the countdown. All right, we're going to start from 10. Hold it up, Frederick. Come on, hold the
You wanted
picture
to see my
up
beautiful
there.
French visage.
I know. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
And by the way, Brian Blue Thunder says, gotta love Barry. And Zany Dude says Barry is great.
Here's
This is
9.
fantastic.
I reproduced Barry's signature in ink and they added mine underneath there.
Now, could you do that like on a check? Can we get one like a blank check with his signature on it?
Yeah, I don't have a checking. Do you think I keep my money in a checking account?
I don't know what French people do.
I'm the Bitcoin guy. You want to get my funds, you're gonna have a hard time.
Well, I thought it was maybe beaver pelt up there. I don't know what you got going on.
Well, that's better than Canadian funds. I'll tell you that.
That's what I was gonna say.
I take beaver pelts. So we're looking to beat $100 or 20 beaver pelts.
I'll take 20 beaver pelts. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, 6.
6 beaver pelts will work.
I'm already wearing a cat suit, Sweet Tooth. What are you talking about?
I don't want to hear about your thong. Let's go. Come on, buddy.
Listen, you're gonna have to pay big money if you don't want to hear about it.
That's right. Let's go. Touche.
Oh,
That's
God.
French.
Yes. I'm only rude because I'm French. I actually love you guys.
All right, 3. This is your chance if you want to take this right under from Ryan Blue Thunder.
Bro, I love how you rhyme that.
chance
That's
to do it.
fantastic.
He's a fucking simp.
2.
Don't you ever doubt me again. Ever since I started my YouTube channel.
Oh, wait, why is this playing?
Yelling. I was like,
Sorry.
what? I was like,
Oh
who's
my
yelling at
God.
the simp?
Who's the simp?
I
We're
know.
never getting
Yes.
away from that video.
I was like, what is going on here? I was like, I
All
don't think
right.
Frederick's a simp at all, bro.
One gun should do.
Well, you
or
can simp for
Ruby,
me. I'm all
whatever.
down for that.
You're more of a
Whichever
simp, you're
black
not a simp.
guy.
Yeah, they should do more like 5 minutes of yelling at the camera, less all the editing and other stuff.
The editing is
I
so
know, I was
overblown
skipping through it.
now. Yeah.
I'll get through the stuff, okay? I'll get to the important parts.
Oh, we're still
All right,
watching.
1.
I love to hear Riley
Shut
say
up,
that.
Clifton.
He's killing me over there.
All right, going once. Going twice. And sold to Brian Blue Thunder. Thank you so much. If you hit the link
Congratulations.
on the top of the Ko-fi goal, go ahead and you can donate it through there. I will get alert. I got MD's alert already. Thank you so much.
Let me drop my
And,
Twitter in the chat so he can get
Yes.
in contact with me directly
Yes.
and get his address and ship it out to him.
There we go. Yes, there we go. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ryan Blue Thunder. I really do appreciate that. And
Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Brian Solio says, congratulations to the winners. That's right. Okay, real quick. Let's go to round 2 while Frederick does that. Ray, what would be your second piece?
Oh, are we gonna do another one?
Let's do one more. Why not?
Yeah, I don't. It's what time is it?
Is it getting late for you?
It's getting late for me. Yeah. That's what I was
Okay.
gonna
So do
probably
you want to go
drop
ahead and
off.
just end it there with the 2 art pieces and whatnot? You want to do
Yeah.
just save the rest for
Yeah, let's
the
save-
next one?
Yeah, let's save the rest for the next one. And I want to show the
Yeah. Show.
the cover
Yeah.
that we're gonna auction off for the next one, and also,
Dude, that is gorgeous.
thank you, Frederick. As I always say, you have fantastic taste. I think that's why you and I get along so well. I appreciate your art. You appreciate my art. You know, you're my fluffer. I'm your fluffer. And we're gonna have that on what?
I'm not fluffing, dude. That is just
What's
straight up dope.
What's the date on that, Katie? The next CG, the After Dark. Is that going to be the 29th?
23rd. Wait a minute. Let me look at
23rd.
the date.
23rd. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I think the
23rd.
23rd. Okay, so we're going to do an art auction on the 23rd. If there's any other artists that want to come out and participate to help to give Katie back, and this is the
Yes.
proceeds are going to Katie here. Okay, so I want to make that clear. If any other artists want to throw a piece in, like myself, like Frederick has, I appreciate it. Let's do that on the art auction on the 23rd. And I have another Frog Tony piece, and we're going to be auctioning off this piece, which is the cover for the Super Killers book, which Katie helped us reach 120 backers on it. So that's the impetus of this whole thing. And I really appreciate you, Katie, wanted to make sure that we could, give back in that capacity.
I
To Katie.
appreciate that.
Yeah, because we really appreciate you, Katie, and everybody in the audience really appreciate you. And
Thank
I know
you.
everybody at Comicsgate really appreciates you. And I just wanted, whoops, I just wanted to communicate that and do that. And I know Frederick and Johnny and Riley, we all feel the same way. So we just want to say thank you.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you doing this and hosting for the next one on the 23rd on Tuesday nights. And thank you so much. I do. I appreciate it. And I know it's getting late, so what I'm doing is I'm going to just skip it to the end. So this is the part that I really want people to listen to. And we're here at the end. This is the part where Dalish speaks about it a little bit, and when you hear what she says, I know that when I first heard it,
That poor girl.
after everything happened. Yeah, dude, it's really powerful for her to speak out as much as she could at that time. But when I heard her after all the Dalish stuff, and I went back and watched this, and I heard her story a little bit about it and what was going on and what was happening, and it just was like, oh my God, that's how I felt too. You know, like the manipulation, the pressure, everything. So I do want to give her voice here because I think it's the most important thing. And keep in mind, this was before the Dalish DMs were exposed. And if I'm correct, Riley, this was also before the meetup, correct? This was this stream she did here. This was before the...
not if there's pictures of him at the...
Not meetup,
show.
we're at Dick's house. Yeah, where he went to the biggest
How could
problem.
it be before that if there's pictures of him from that?
So this would be after then. Okay, sorry, it's late for me too. After.
Look, I
yes,
don't
'cause
I
this
don't
is-
follow any of this shit. This guy is subhuman. He's definitely below my notice.
I know, but
What's this
we gotta
guy's
make it
name
all out.
again?
I don't have like a living memory of the timeline or events here. I just
Okay,
feel
well,
bad
I
that
was
Dalish
just-
participated in it longer than she needed to.
Well, that's the truth. Amen. All right, let me go ahead and get right into it.
You can't be ugly and broke.
She should have just killed him.
The fuck you
She
over.
should have just drove over him
to
with a
give me
car
the
while he was in LA.
$100. Like, I fucking hate men. $100. Like, I
can't be ugly. You can't be ugly and broke. You can't be ugly and broke. You can't be ugly and broke.
to give me the $100.
Here we go.
Like, I fucking hate men. I hate men. Don't do anything for men. Basically, they'll fuck you over.
Right.
All men are gay. Except for like two that
Oh, what's the starting bid for the Super Killer piece? Probably
Mhm.
$100. We'll probably start at $100.
Yes, I agree.
And go from there. And,
That is criminal.
It is criminal. It's a $500 piece, easy.
Yes.
I'll bid $100 to start off. I'm going to start the
Oh.
bid. I'll pick it up.
Well,
for
then there's
100.
the starting bid.
So there you go. So Frederick, yeah, he threw down a gauntlet. It's going to be right there. That's going to be the starting bid on the
I think
23rd.
300 to 500. Pause.
Yeah.
It's in color. It's the first cover of a groundbreaking series. It's good. It's fantastic.
And
If
I
you
might
don't
even-
get it, retarded. Actually,
I might even throw a couple other Super Killer pieces in there. We'll see. We'll have a fun day that day. We'll have a
Oh,
good
that
time.
looks so good.
It should not go under 500. Like a
We'll have a
cover,
good time.
black and white, is worth 300, 350 minimum. To have it hand painted, Super Killers, yeah, definitely. I would expect. I mean, I would hope for at least 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and keep in mind this going to Katie. Okay, this is to support Katie. She supported all of us, and this is to do some reciprocation to that, and
That's
to
right.
say thank you. It's the community trying to make up for a wrong that's been committed against Katie to try to make her whole in some form of capacity.
I'm also gonna torture him psychologically until he begs to be institutionalized. It's neither here nor there, but it is coming, Liam.
Yeah, of course,
Oh.
of course.
Well, I'll say this since it is late. Ray or anybody, if they need to hop off, I know Johnny, you've been streaming a lot today too. So with Ministry Dude, so if any of you guys needed to hop off since it is getting late, I'm going to stay and finish out the end here, and then Clip us like, see you later.
He did Irish goodbye.
He's
I
like,
love
well, bye.
Don't
Yeah,
have
the
to
Irish
tell
goodbye.
homie
Yeah.
twice.
But like I said, I take no offense if you guys. It is getting late. So, but I'm going to go and just finish out and then talk to the chat for a little bit before I shut the show down. So,
Okay.
like I said, I don't want to keep anybody here if they want to whatnot. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get going, Katie. I got to get back to.
Thank you, Ray
calling,
Ray.
But
Ray
all
Ray,
the love.
can I just say thank you? I know I've told you 1,000 times in DMs and talked to you. Thank you for this. Like when I first heard, I got a little emotional. It's like, oh, but it's his art. It's his it's his work of art. Like he deserved, and
oh, for sure. But like
I just appreciate you, and I enjoyed promoting Super Killers. It was an honor and a blessing, and I had so much fun. And I look forward to the next one. You guys come out, and
oh yeah, I'm excited about that one
too.
too.
Amazing.
No, but the thing is, Katie, we really appreciate you. We got to take care of the people we got around that are like you. So I know everybody on the panel feels that way about it. I want to say thank you to Riley. I want to say thank you to Frederick, and I want to say thank you to Johnny Rocket over there, even though he loves red over blue. And I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
fuck you. Let's call it red.
All right.
Thank you
people.
so much for setting this up, Ray Ray. This was a great idea. I was happy to participate.
Frederick,
anytime, man. You hit
my brother from another mother. I really appreciate you.
On the
Thank you, guys.
23rd, I'll bring in Liam's monthly wrap up, and we'll go over
Fantastic.
what he's been doing all month.
Fantastic. I'm excited about it. All right. Until
See you
then,
guys then.
Thank you.
big kiss to you guys.
Till we meet again.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Are y'all staying, or do y'all need to hop off?
I'm good.
I'll stick around.
Got a little bit of wine left. I should be okay.
All right, sounds good. And Salty Draw says hell to the wonderful hooker faces, and Katie did. Hey, it's good to see you, Salty. Hello, hello. And he says, why does Frederick look like a French hipster, poetry-loving communist? Oh my god.
You're wrong. I am a German sprocket. Yeah. It's obvious. Yeah. Sprockets.
Hey, he looks amazing with the
It's called
sweater
style.
neck style.
Salty. Look it up. Style.
There you go. Ryan Blue Thunder sent it to me. Thank you. And yes, and be sure also, that's a thing too. I'll make note for Ryan. Make sure the fees, if anything, like shipping costs, needs to go to which I know you did, Ryan. But just as a reminder too, for next week, we're going to set up to where that I want the guys who are auctioning off the piece get the money for the cost of shipping it. So, and then whatever was donated goes to Ko-fi. So, thank you so much. I appreciate Ryan Blue Thunder and Zany Dude. Thank you guys so much for
And don't forget to bring
participating.
up the Ko-Fi goal real quick. Talk about how far into it you are, and then back to the video.
Yeah, I could do that. Thank you. All right, we can go here. Guys, so this is my goal here. We're at 43% for the 1K goal, which, by the way, thank you to everyone who has donated since I put it up, and tonight for getting their pieces. Just to clarify some things, so there's speculation going on about, well, why haven't you appealed yet? Is she trying not to appeal? Because what if she gets her channel back? Then she gets the money back. Here's the thing. You just don't, when it comes to an appeal, especially in this situation, it takes time. I am literally going to be spending time, and probably at the beach where I can stay focused, and I don't have the internet because I'm not going to be dealing with any of that while I'm on vacation. So I'll have time to sit and focus and get my thoughts together. Not only that, I got to get links. I have to get timestamps. I have to pretty much give my whole, I'm going in front of the judge and I say, here is all my evidence. This is where you can find it. This is why, so on and so forth. So it's not just some simple appeal you have to do. This determines if I get my channel back or not. So if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right and thorough. And I'm going to be, let a couple important people who have experienced losing channels read it, give me their critiques, tell me what they think. Because once I send it, that's it. I can't go back and change it. Once it's sent, it's sent. And it's up to YouTube gods to decide if they agree with me or not. So as you might say, let me go ahead and go through that too. So that's the whole spec. It doesn't matter. It takes a while to do appeal. I'm sorry. This is a pretty big deal, especially since today Liam put out this little mascot of his called the Flagger. Okay, well, that's something else I'm going to have to tell them about, that he's pretty much really, what's the word I'm looking for? don't know, Johnny Frederick. What's the word I'm looking for? He's trying to almost like, oh God, what's the word?
Scatter?
No. No, well, with the flagger, did you see the little flagger mascot he made?
Oh, the anti-fascist mascot.
Yes.
Antifa-inspired mascot. Yeah, he's got a little red flag mascot. Basically, it's like a children's mascot that's kind of inspired by the Antifa flag. And yeah, it's kind of making it a childish joke to just, hey, just flag everybody. You see something wrong, see something, flag something, destroy someone's channel if there's something you don't like, which is, I don't think he's ever heard of the freedom of speech.
Yeah. And that's something I have to report. Like I have to prove my case in front of the YouTube gods of why I want my channel back and why I deserve to have it back and how I was wrongly false flagged and it was put on a stunt. Liam is threatening other channels. He's encouraged his chat, which I heard about the John Mayland situation last night. I think it's probably, if it's not him, it's one of his supporters that did it because he's been encouraging them. Like I said, with the little mascot, the Antifa mascot, pretty much he's made about flagging channels. That's encouraging his chat. That's encouraging his watchers. And so it's just like the quartering all over again. So I lost my funds with my YouTube. They pretty much when they take your channel away, they take your money away. You don't get it back. For instance, like Cecil, when YouTube took his channel away because of some liberal SJW piece of shit didn't like being made fun of. Sounds like something I was dealing with. 10 grand was gone. He lost a lot of money and cannot get that back and had to rebuild all from scratch on Rumble. And now he's doing fantastic. He's successful on Rumble. And it's definitely made it easy for Comicsgate to start getting used to coming to Rumble. And we wouldn't have had that if it wasn't for Cecil. And an unfortunate that. And as fortunate it is, it's sort of a way also like it's
making us stronger. We're more resistant because he can't cancel you on Rumble. So what's he going to do?
Exactly. And he's even threatened to strike my Rumble channel. Just because I bring him up, he is threatening to strike my Rumble channel.
Try it,
That
faggot.
should tell you.
I got Chris Pavlovsky on speed dial. I'll call that prick up and be like, hey, you do not touch Katie Did's channel, Chris. I don't care what the homos are telling you. You don't fucking touch her channel. Well, there's gonna be words, and 3-letter words. B, A, T.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing here is so there's speculation too. I'll make it quick. I know I'm kind of going around. I just want to make sure I cover everything. Also, with this goal here, Liam and others Liam and Tony are saying that I'm grifting. I'm doing the exact same thing when you guys helped me get a PC. I'm grifting off of Comicsgate for my own wants instead of needs, and so they think this is for me. I pretty much also heard Liam say, "Oh, she just wanted her channel gone so she can make money." I rather have all
You're
those
such
clips
a
that I have.
generous guy, Liam, for giving her wish of having her channel gone. Such a good person.
And it's like insulting because to me, in all honesty, I give anything to have those clips back. I rather have those clips over money. Those are clips from almost 3 years of CG content, lore,
Clips, the subscribers, the comments,
the events. Yes, the comments on all those clips. I mean, it was an archive of Comicsgate lore and history from big channels, big streams to the small channels, and like B.A. Turner, and CG Commando. It was like, and it's gone. I want that. I rather have that over money. because that's precious to me. It's important we keep track of what's going on in the internet. I mean, Comicsgate's got so much deep lore. So it was my job as a clipper to inform people this is what's going on. Of course, clip the zeros and, put their feet to the fire. And yeah, it's gone. And I was hoping to take that extra that you guys were so generous to give me, especially what I made from the clips, and have a little extra fun on the beach trip. Because as many know, when monetization, any donation I get goes straight to our kids. Honestly, Comicsgate has spoiled my children because they get the rewards and like gifts and stuff, but they do well in school and stuff. So don't worry. But it's great because I love to be able to like, hey, let's just randomly go out and do some shopping. Let's splurge, kids, whatever new toy you want, or especially like going bathing suit shopping and just having fun. And it's just it sucked that was taken away from my children because it goes to them. I'm not saying it to be like, oh, she's using her kids. No, it goes to them. It doesn't go to me. It doesn't go to my husband. It goes to them because they're my number one priority. They're my number one. So, but anyway, I've ranted right enough. But I just want to say thank you to each and everyone for supporting me over on Ko-fi and my goal, and understanding and knowing that I'm not grifting. I'm not trying to fool anybody. This is what's really going. I'm being honest. I can't help but be honest and upfront. Like, yeah, this is what I was planning to do with it, and fucking Lee and Gray took it from me. So, so there you go. But that's all I got to say. And like I said, thank you to everyone that's been supportive. I appreciate it.
You've given so much more to the community than you've asked from them. Like,
oh, really? Because the news saying is now that I barely can get Graham Nolan any backers. That I'm actually the worst promoter. I can't help nobody, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't know why. Like, if you want, the only time she does good on promoting is if somebody first launches their campaign on my channel. Any other time, I can't even. What is it? I can't even get 2 backers.
No,
Graham Nolan is what he said.
Who said this?
Tony. And Liam.
Fuck Tony, Liam. You're retarded faggots. You're always wrong. Liam, you tried to boycott Super Killers. Didn't work. On Katie's show, I promoted it, Super Killers, and then like we made a bunch of money off Katie's show. You're retarded. Fabulous Frogman, which won't ever come out, but if it did, it would suck. It would make $15. Dino King 2, I did like Dino King 1, but after re-examining it, I don't want Dino King 2. Dino King 1 seems kind of pedophilic. There's some weird panels in that. Don't make another comic, Liam. Just, focus on farming. Focus on your fake farm. Those cardboard cows, pet them a bit. I don't give a shit, Give them grass. Put grass on your cows.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and I want to say, I'm sorry to do this, Ryan Blue Thunder. Thank you so much for I did get your 100. Thank you so much. And I know you took care of Frederick of his shipping, right? So you're covered in that. But he came back with $50 and said nothing. Brian,
he's generous.
That's incredible.
He's generous.
Thank you, honey.
I'll put something extra in the package there.
I'm trying not to be emotional. Like when it's, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, Ryan. I mean, the fact that you spent in 100 on the art piece, which is rightfully so. It's a gorgeous art piece that Frederick did inking on, and thank you. You're a sweetheart. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna play this. And MB, thank you so much. I got your message too, and thank you so much for your support. Greatly appreciate it. And so here we go. Let's go. I'm gonna play this. Thank you to everyone.
ありきたりな喜びきっと二人なら
Thank y'all. And Cursor says the one you made me is gone too. Yeah, the clip I made of your Cyberfrog plushie and Ethan showing that off. Yeah, I clipped that and that's gone too. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's very heartbreaking. Yeah, there's a lot of great clips I lost. So I'm hoping with the appeal we can get the channel back and get those clips back, most definitely. Ryan Blue Thunder said, my birthday's this weekend, so I'm feeling rather Bilbo Baggins. Well, happy early birthday.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy belated birthday. Yeah.
Yes. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much for your help, support tonight. And I hope you have a great birthday this week. And I do. Yeah. Thank you. I was so sad. I know I was so sad too. It was like, oh. And Dan Laws here says CG freedom loving family is the best.
I love that guy, Dan. He has many birthdays left, unlike certain people. If you catch my drift.
Dan
yeah, can we say that, by the way, like how much bullshit that I don't know, Fetra, you probably haven't, because nobody go watches Tony, but
I don't know.
The dude, he is being so shitty to Dan. So shitty to Dan on Twitter, and he was spewing a bunch of shit last night.
But Dan's the most lovable guy in CG.
Wait, don't we have a clip of that? Don't we have a clip of that from Twitter of him being retarded to Dan?
Yeah. No, well, I mean, it's the whole stream of it. I mean,
no, but on Twitter, someone posted like 2 minutes or something. God.
Yes. Let me go to Twitter. Thank you for the reminder of that. Yeah, let me show it because. Oh, wait a minute. Promise show. Okay, something else happened tonight. Apparently, who was it on here? Who said it in the chat? Skeleton says Katie has gotten so many people to fire tonight. Yes, I did, and that was fun too. But y'all did that. I didn't do that. The chat did that. You guys are the ones that created the fire on these campaigns. So thank you. Let me go to it because I did bookmark one of them. Here we go. This right here, and it's even more egregious. And just take a listen for yourself.
There it is.
Are you coming into my fucking DMs telling me to have a truce with Katie when Katie was beating us the fuck down?
Oh,
Wait.
Coming into my fucking DMs telling me to have a truce with Katie when Katie was beating us the fuck down? Were you saying truce with Katie? When
why would I have a truce with someone beating the shit out of me? Well, okay, so a couple of things. Katie, he just said you won.
Yay. Yeah. So okay, so your minute I did beat your ass, but you kind of beat your own ass too. I just pretty much just enforced it a little bit more. And so, yeah.
And the second thing, when someone's beating the shit out of you, that's the perfect time to say, truce, uncle, please. Okay, you win. Truce, please. So you're retarded, Frog Tony. And we're 2 seconds in. So, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
Down. Were you saying, hey, have a truce with Katie when Katie was fucking putting all kind of clips about me on her channel? Was there have a truce with Katie when Katie was talking about destroying me and fucking boiling frogs and all that shit on fucking CG Church? No.
Still, again, my little villain speech that he shouldn't give two shits about really affected him. And he still bitches to it to this day. And it's like, I triggered you in some way with that. You should not, if you're a real man, you shouldn't be triggered by that. You really, really shouldn't. You should ignore me, be like, fucking dumb woman. I don't want to hear what you're saying. Who cares? But no, you Streisand affected. And Texas Mofo got a lot of views on that clip because you Streisand affected it.
No. There was never have a truce with Katie then because Katie was winning. So who the fuck cares what happened to Frog Tony, right? But the second that Katie gets her channel fucking yeeted, you want to come to my fucking DMs and try to get me to convince Liam to fucking let Katie off the hook? All right? If you want to be honest and have a forthcoming conversation, let's have an honest, forthcoming conversation with the fucking chat. Spoiler alert, the guy that I was talking about, that was fucking Dan Lawless. He was the one in my DMs crying about this shit. right?
Why didn't you come and talk to me? Why does everyone treat me like I'm a fucking child?
You are a child.
You are.
You're retarded.
You are.
You had my DMs. You could have come and talked to me privately. We could have sat down off air, man to man, iron sharpening iron, brother to brother. I would have shown you things. We could have politely spoken.
What would you have shown him? Your cock? Your butthole?
And why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Your
Why
chicken
didn't you
coop?
talk to me. You're one of the people I respected. Again, why is it always the people I fucking like and respect? Why, and then they just turn a blind eye to what Katie's doing.
Well, hold
turn
on.
a blind eye to what Riley's doing.
Liam, hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you guys something here.
Liam, you're being too retarded for even my show.
See how he controls? He's like, Liam. And several times in this stream, he's like, Liam, calm down. You're, dude. It's, that's all I gotta say. Wow.
You're a fucking slave, Liam. You're a slave to a guy who doesn't have fucking teeth.
Yeah, that's good job, Liam. Very proud of you.
Remember this? You remember these images?
That's a terrible fucking comic.
The patriarch, they took John's.
Yeah, and that's weird too because Tony had talked all mad shit about Long Dong Box, which rightfully so. Fuck that guy. But then you're gonna come out and kind of. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
I gotta use the restroom real quick, but
Misery loves company.
Right? And they flesh colored the patriarch's costume to make it look like he was naked. Remember that?
No, I don't. Go on.
You don't remember that? Yeah,
No.
And I posted it. We made fun of it. It was funny. We go look at John Longbox's character. He's naked. He looks like he's naked. Haha, it's funny, right?
Yeah.
Professional Dan Lawless is the one who made these fucking images, right?
Okay. I mean, it is
Ryan
funny.
to roll in the fucking mud, but he said, "Hey Tony, don't tell anyone I made these images," right? Because Dan, he's just as much of a fucking troll as the rest of us, right? But he wants to maintain this image of fucking being this nice guy who doesn't do nothing. I'm just a professional old fucking boomer that doesn't do anything wrong. You're just like the rest of us, Dan. The idea that you're gonna fucking pretend like you're not, you're gonna pretend with this bullshit. Fucking holier than thou attitude, right? You're gonna fucking block me because I don't want to give in to your fucking demands that I make a truce with Katie did, right? I was
Chill
very
out,
nice
man.
to you, very kind, kinder than I should have been with you, Dan. The way you were fucking condescending with me, right? A lot of these people think that they're gonna talk down to me like I'm a.
I can't pause it. Katie's is she there?
I got it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Okay,
back.
so he's like, Dan talked down to me. I doubt that, but Dan is smarter than you, so maybe you just didn't understand what he was typing.
Dan is fucking guilty of whimsy, and there is no higher crime in the land than
Dan
whimsy.
did a great troll, and you shout out to him, and it is funny. So chill out, Tony. Chill the fuck.
Well, this was during the purple controversy. You remember that, Frederick?
Of
The whole purple color controversy. Little fun back and forth that Dongbox took way too serious.
I think John
too serious.
He soft blocked me after that, or recently, so I don't know when. But we used to follow each other. We had some great talks, but now he doesn't follow me anymore. So it's what it is. Some people, they don't like who you associate with, and they just won't talk to you anymore. So whatever that means.
Well, good riddance, though, right? Go ahead and get rid of some of the rats.
It is what it is.
Pest. That
We need one of those feather scales. That way, whether your comic's good, and if your comic's bad, you're immediately sent to the River Styx.
Oh, there you
go. I'm a fucking nobody. I don't give
you
a fuck.
You are a nobody, Tony. You are now. Well, you never were. You are now, and you have only yourself to blame.
It was weird when we were nice to this retard.
Johnny makes me be like, what the fuck, man? I have learned so many lessons this year. Let me tell you,
we gotta make people fill out a form before they hang out with us from now on. It's first question, how many teeth do you have? Second question, are you boring?
What, Tony? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he'd failed
Yeah, he's
so
boring.
far.
He's just. I think I used to be able to watch him back then because like Father Hostage and some of us were on panel, and it was always fun and everybody had a good laugh. And then it's just now it's just you could just tell it's just even you could just feel like the whole environment. Everybody just feels so like enraged. Like there's so much anger and like just bitterness that comes from
That
him
would
in
be
the
fine
chat.
if they were entertaining.
But they're not.
He's so tightly strung. It's like there's no chill. There's no humor.
No, it's really shitty.
He needs to get laid.
Fuck, how many
Yeah, he does.
comic books you drew?
Well,
man?
hold on.
I don't
What?
give a fuck.
Well, don't encourage him to go out and have sex. You know,
Oh, that's
we don't know what he's into, and God forbid he breeds more. All right, so
Sweep 2 says, I can profoundly say I never watched him because he was so boring. Very
You were
understandable.
right.
Dan Lawless here says, anti-freedom of speech people are truly nobodies. Yeah. Yeah.
I
they're
remember
just- it's
being on
wild.
his show, and it's like, I'm doing it. I'm winding up, and then he'd interrupt me. It's like, fuck this show, you fucking retard.
He's riding the hate train, right? It's like the people who follow him are like, oh, we all hate this person. Let's all, just that's the thing that binds them. It's like they're the dark side of CG.
Well, I mean, it's apparently tonight. I'm trying to look for it. Well, he was trying to make Shane he thinks Shane's a lolcow, which, okay, whatever, dude. Like, good luck. And apparently tonight, I'm looking for it. Apparently tonight, him and the chat were really getting on Ethan. Because Ethan was in Tony's chat tonight. And apparently...
Now he controls
they
Lean.
definitely-
And Lean can't even talk to EVS without Tony's permission. Is that...
That's kind of weird that like Liam is
Here we go.
Frog Tony's slave. I would, if you had to gamble on it, I'd say like, oh, like Frog Tony would take orders from Liam. Like Liam made a book at one point. You would
Right.
think that, right?
Well, it says right here, Elizabeth Moji says earlier in the stream, she says, EVS on Tony's channel, and they're all trying to gang up on him in the chat, and Tony is trying to twist his little spine. He was supposed to talk to Liam, but Tony didn't let him so far, just for your information. So he wanted to get on there and talk to Liam, and Tony's, wow, what a bitch. What a bitch.
Okay, so Frog Tony is like, shit, if EVS talks to Liam, my operation right now completely falls apart. Liam, Frog Tony thinks you're a retard. And, I mean, I agree with him in this instance, but if you're working with him, I would find that disrespectful if I was you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and that too. It's not. I don't know if this clip. Let me finish playing
The
it.
way you were fucking condescending with me, right? A lot of these people think that they're gonna talk down to me like I'm a fucking nobody. I don't
Dan
give a fuck
Lawless
how many
called
comic
him
books you
the
drew,
N-word.
And I don't give a fuck how many fucking hands you shook, how many fucking checks you cashed. We're both the same.
Never.
You came into my DMs, right?
No, you're not the same.
You came to me.
Pause.
No.
Pause.
No, it's the end anyway. Fuck him. Oh my god.
I would
no.
shake Don Lawless's hand. I would not shake your hand, Frog Tony. You keep your hand the far fuck away from me, and you keep it the fuck away from tadpoles, capiche?
And I'll be honest with you, like, I went and listened to some of this. It's infuriating, the disrespect he gives to Dan. Dan has accomplished more in his life and cashed more checks than Tony could ever hope and dream for. Okay? Like, Dan is very well respected here. He's talented. He puts his time into doing covers for small creators and helps people and comes on my show and promotes. And I mean, he is all about growing Comicsgate and getting everybody to make comics better, write better, draw better, color better, letter better. I mean, he is literally Dan the man. And for him to
talent and heart.
Yes.
And teeth.
And you're gonna like put Dan through the ringer because he's known on your side, because you're calling him a simp and all. Like, get the fuck over it. Leave Dan fucking alone. Dan has done nothing wrong. He just being a little bitch is what Tony's being. And I don't know. Knowing how great Dan is, and then hearing that shit spew out of him and Liam's mouth, and then Liam revealing the cover rate, which is just fucking. I'm gonna keep it down. Is infuriating.
Well, he just shows everybody that he can't be trusted. Like, everyone that's going to deal with him in the future, you got to know that if he doesn't like you one day, he'll reveal he can't act professionally beyond a dispute. Even if you fall into a dispute with somebody, if you have a difference of an opinion, if you part ways, you have to maintain civility and professionalism, which these people do not have. These are internet basement dwellers. And nothing wrong with people who are in basement, but these people they have no morals. As soon as they get angry at somebody, they just throw everything they have. Like, they have no restraint, no impulse control. They'll just like betray everything. They have nothing they stand for.
I am curious about the DMs now. Like, Frog Tony is like, oh, you wouldn't believe what he said to me in DMs. Okay, show them. I guess, man. Like, what did he call you? It was like,
Lying
hey,
and implying, Johnny.
Was Dad really like, hey, faggot Frog Tony, leave Katie Did alone? No, he's probably like, hey, Frog Tony, you and Liam are being, like, a little odd right now. I know they were mean to you. Can you guys just stop? We're trying to make comics here, please. Well, let's work something out. That's probably what Dan said. That's my guess. And Frog Tony's like, this fucking queer thinks he can talk to me. 15 people who watch my show are gonna know you're a piece of shit, Dan Lawless.
Yeah, it's so infuriating. He's such a piece of shit. Tony really is. And Elizabeth Mochi here says, which I agree with her. Dan says, by the way, I need to hire Liam to be my art rep. $3,000 a cover? Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, okay. Well, good. Okay. I was about to say, so he really hasn't, he's full of shit. Okay, good. Because that's the thing, too. It's like, you're going to do that after, like, Flash doing that to Ethan, which started Trash Cast, like, putting that out there for everybody to hear. It's so rude and disrespectful, but hey, there you go.
You're going to end up getting them more sales. And people are like, oh, yeah, that's how much for a cover? All right, let me see. Let me get my funds together, and I'll get you one.
Yeah. Lisbon Mochi says, Tony has done it for a while. He even used Katie that way. Yeah, he did. She also says, yeah, that's why you guys clash too, because you thought for yourself, Katie. He doesn't like anybody thinking for themselves. I look back at so many of the red flags of like, oh, yeah, okay, I can see why he kind of cut me off here and there. And there's little situations I'm like, okay, now I see it. No, he doesn't. And that's the thing. They think I can't think for somebody's influencing her. Somebody's in her ear. I make my own decisions. And if I fuck up, I fuck up. And I'm okay to say, yeah, I fucked up. I'm not ashamed of it. But I think for myself. I make my own decisions. I don't need Liam or Tony to tell me what I should say and what I do and all this stuff. You can fuck right off. Get off the computer.
Well, now they just say that I'm telling you what to do. Which
now you're in my
ear
now, Riley. You're giving me the orders in Discord of how we gay up this operation quick.
If I was in charge, this show would be so much snappier.
hey, Katie did tell us Ministry of Dude what to do. You should consider listening to her, Clipper. All right.
That part is true. Yeah, I hear she's been paying you guys really well.
Amazing.
Yeah. Hey, don't give that away. Don't give the right.
I'm sorry, my queen. I'm sorry.
You're forgiven.
So Dan says you could show the DMs, Frog Tony, if they really make like Dan look like an asshole, fucking show them. Or are you being a lying faggot per usual?
Apparently he did show them.
Oh,
okay.
I'm sure somebody
There you
will
go.
clip it. I don't know where she's gonna put it when she does. But
well, and not only that, I mean, there's the Liam Gray Exposed channel, which popped out of nowhere after my channel was struck, and like you're seeing old content from years ago, like streams that were deleted, like we were never going to see the
dude,
that
he
we're
is
never
a
going to see the
serial
day of
baby
light.
dropper. He has dropped
Dude.
no less than 3 babies on 3 or 4 occasions now.
Oh wait, that's interesting.
I haven't watched
heard,
those because I can't. I can't.
Bro, Liam
I
drops
handle
every
this.
baby he touches.
I heard he dropped his little brother. I heard he dropped
Yep.
his daughter. Who's the third one?
He's dropped his daughter multiple times.
Okay, so it's 2 babies.
So 2 babies. Well, no, because he's.
Did he
alluded
work at
to
a fucking
dropping-
daycare? What
He has
are
alluded
you?
to dropping another baby worse than his brother. Like he just said something about like it's not the worst that he's dropped a baby. And this was pre-daughter. So you got to think we're at 3 babies. That's when it becomes a serial situation. He's a serial baby dropper unless he has receipts otherwise.
Wait, did he drop himself?
Yeah, I don't think that would
That would
count,
explain.
but
That would explain a lot, wouldn't
I'm
it?
not saying it didn't happen. It just doesn't count towards this total I'm doing.
No, but if he did like a flip off like the roof.
Yeah. Fell off of his own coffee table as a child, like blamed himself.
Oh no, I can't watch. I know that they're on there, but it's like I can't watch it because it.
Why-
Would just
why
make me
did he
so
film
mad
a
and so
dog
sad
dying?
and so? I
Why
can't.
did he
Why,
film?
why did he film his dog dying?
Why is he
That
like
was
this?
crazy.
Not everything has to be on the internet. That's what people don't understand when we're comparing it to Christian is the impulse to put everything that's ever happened online and hope that others will judge him positively for that instead of naturally and normally and negatively.
He's got work to do to catch up to Chris Chan, though. He better, get up early.
I don't know,
What?
man.
What does his mom like wake up like later than early? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not gonna go
Look,
there.
he hasn't been excavated quite as well as Chris Chan, but he's far more interesting than Chris is because he's had some successes. And Chris Chan's just like a joke of an entity. Like totally not even a human being. This is a person who, wakes up every day and takes care of a family, he says. So it's
Allegedly.
fun.
You want to say
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly he has a family he takes care of, and allegedly he lives on a farm and all this other shit. Allegedly he produced a comic book that Katie burned, and I'm not gonna burn mine. I'm just gonna recreate it digitally.
So if he traces like drawings he does on the Kings, did he trace his drawings for his comic?
Yeah, do you want my opinion? My opinion is yes. The new Dino King and maybe some other stuff that he's done is photo bash from various manga we all might not have the pulls from to recognize panels or bits of anatomy from this story or that story that he's using. It's obviously Lightbox and photo bashing, and I think that a lot of it is Odysseus' work before Odie left him. I think he probably has a non-zero amount of Odie work that he has to keep reusing. Or whatever other barely credited artists are in this Dino King book, because the credits are fucking bizarre, dude.
Well, we see how he has no problem rewording what was it compliments from a manga contest event or whatever that were addressed to a group. He reworded them completely so they're addressed to him. He has no problem tracing on stream.
Yeah.
It's and he lies all the time. So what else is he lying about?
There's not a pencils and an inks credit here. There's art and letters by Liam Gray, Shisae, and Whalerin. You know what I mean? Cover by Kanan White and Vinny Tartamella. But art and letters by Liam Gray, Shisae, and Whalerin. Now I don't know who Shisai and Wailerin are.
Me neither.
Did he write the story? Is it an original
Story by Liam Gray.
Mhm.
Original concept by Liam Gray.
Well, he's good at making up stories. I'll give him that.
Design
He's a
Liam
storyteller.
Gray, Matt Fitzgerald and Wailerin, series editor Liam Gray, supplemental art, and then he has a bunch of names there. Art consultation he has names on. He has a VP productions credit as Liam Gray. VP sales and product marketing Liam Gray. VP of creative Liam
See,
Gray.
that's cringe. Like
Published.
when you do all those things on your book, but to credit yourself 25 times on your own book, it's just cringe. We know
Riley,
this is your
Riley, you
project.
need to credit me 26 times on Super Killers.
Yeah, because then it wouldn't be legit, right? Yeah, no.
Don't worry,
and here's the
we'll
thing
come up with a list of every credit anyone could have on any project ever made, and we'll just add Madlib, Ray Ray, Johnny, and Riley on the different slots. It'll be totally meaningless.
Well, you know, I saw where at the beginning of the show, Basilisk, which shout out to Basilisk, but he was like, well, I don't know why she burnt the book. I would have bought it off her. Look, and I've heard that. I've heard people say that too.
It's not about
to
the
me,
money.
it
It's
would.
about sending a message.
It's not. And I'm sure if Basilisk wants it, I'm sure some money here in Comicsgate would give him the book or sell the book to him. But first off, one, I'm not. It's the point
It's
of the
immoral.
message.
It's
Like
worse
Fredericks,
than
yes.
It's worse than selling child porn. Don't let me catch you selling Dino King on them streets.
Well, here's the thing. One, I don't give a shit. He went against my speech. He's trying to silence my speech, and I want to fucking burn it. Number two, and plus it's not about the money. I could give two shits less about the money. I just want it out of my fucking house, and that was the best way to do it. Number two, if I put it on eBay, it will sit there forever, which means it will sit in my house forever. So I want it out. I don't want it in. I'm the kind of girl, you know, like you now. Thank goodness that my kids are at age where they haven't seen hardly any. The only other books that they have seen is Bones, that Crazy Cat gifted me. I read that with my son, and I really like Bones. It's such a. I hate that I have not just now getting to it, and then Starlight Cats with my oldest. All the others, of course, I have some other of the books too that are like for Christmas and stuff, but. A lot of the books I have, the kids haven't seen yet. They don't know nothing about Dino King. They've never seen it. Hear about it and could give two shits less. I could probably show it to them and they could care less right now at their age. So, but I don't want that in my house. I don't want to give that to my child like Richard Embry. Why would I give a book to my kids of someone who literally not only silenced their mother's speech online, but took money from them and trying to ruin it's cute, they try, but an attempt to try to ruin my reputation. They can go the fuck on. I'm not giving my kids those books. I'm sorry. When I give those comics to my kids, they're going to be people who I love and support and appreciate, who have done nothing but treat me with kindness and respect, because that's what's important. I want to tell my kids, like, yes, I know this writer. Yeah, I had him on top. I don't want shit like this in my house. I don't want the bad omen. I want it fucking out. So, sorry. And it's been a CG tradition. People have burnt, like, for instance, the CG Commandos one that Grim Jim made, where you see Zach sitting there, like, just burning, like, not only burning, he was putting water, drowning one of them, and then ripping apart. Like, it was common. Oh my God, Cliff, why can't you distracted him?
He's doing the meme.
Oh yeah, with the emojis in the chat here. I put
that is some zoom you got there, Clippa.
Hey, thanks, Frederick. You know,
sweet
anything to stave off the impending doom of the universe.
You gotta use if you got it, you use it.
Sweet Two says that's beautiful that your son reads to you. Yeah, he does. He reads to me.
Can we get like a read? How much for a stream of you reading Blood Meridian to your child? Can we
what?
do that?
Blood
Is that
Meridian
possible?
by Cormac McCarthy.
I love that guy.
It contains Judge Holden, one of the most evil characters in
Very
fiction.
relatable. Good guy.
Yeah.
I'd have lunch with Judge Holden.
He's pretty cool. He told me about a crypto coin he's doing.
I've never heard of it.
Hold
I've
on.
not heard of it.
He makes an umbrella
man.
out of a dead guy.
Liam has always been at Warren CG, but now that Tony owns him, it's way worse. Sometimes Liam can dig himself out, but Tony will never let that happen. And yeah, and Elizabeth Moji, you've been here for a long time. Stop it, Clip. I'm gonna just stop.
Freedom for Clippa. Free speech.
Now I'm interested because Elizabeth Mochi, you've been here for a long time, so like I'm sure this is something way different. Seeing someone like Tony just come in and control him, and only make it worse for him, and be that little devil on the shoulder, you know. But yeah, it's sad. It's absolutely sad. But let me show you this too, and which, by the way, that book burning. Liam did freak out about it and spent 2 hours today on a live stream bitching about it. So, okay. I triggered him like an SJW would get triggered. And but here, so this is from Malin last night. Apparently, let me just play this and then I'll show. It's a quick one. It's 7 seconds, but Liam shows up in the chat.
That is a quickie.
Did he make the laser knight guy? Shut up, Liam. Get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
That's
did he make
evergreen.
Laser knight guy. Shut up, Liam. Get the fuck out of here.
You need to cut out just that 3
Yeah.
seconds, you know.
Yep. So, I think so. What I've heard now, this is what I heard. If Shaq can correct me, but Ethan, banned him, not banned him, but put him on a 24-hour timeout, in the chat, and apparently, later on, Malin's stream was demonetized because someone filed a complaint.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
It's a mystery.
Mm-hmm. And so he's claiming it's not nothing to me, guys. I'm not. I don't believe you. Nobody has a reason to believe you. You literally have nobody should believe any shit you're saying. I don't care if you didn't do it. I'm sure somebody in your chat did it.
He's making cartoons to teach people how to flag.
Yes, he's
basically-
encouraging it. He's promoting it. He is making it the look of his Conquest Comics. So fuck you, Liam. People are going to forever now point the finger at you, and this is what I warned you long ago, Liam, when I told you on this stream right here on Good Morning Comics Gate. I told you, when you say shit like that, like, oh, maybe I should go. Should I go check it out? When you say shit like that, you are literally fucking hurting yourself, because now, from now on, anything happens, people are going to look at you from the shit you said. And now that you really did it, and you've been threatening other channels like Ministry of Dude or Dr. Till and Dermy Wormy, which I'm not a big fan of Dermy Wormy, but he shouldn't have been. You were threatening him too, and some others. And no, fuck you. No, and you encourage your chat, you encourage your watchers to do it, you showed them how to do it. I think you're worse than the quartering.
Those chickens
Now-
will come to roost, Liam. I mean, if you had
They will.
chickens.
Oh, no. I mean, you could pretend to be at a chicken coop for all I care, but he probably killed those chickens. I don't know. Allegedly, okay? Well, since he takes everything so fucking serious. But it's just... wait a minute. Katie, did you show the Liam video of him brandishing that knife?
I saw the screenshot.
How do we not live with that? He threatened you with a knife.
That's pretty
Oh, well, he's claiming I didn't say that when I pulled the knife out. Really, Liam?
Oh, that's very clever, Liam.
I
You
was
could-
just opening packages. That's all I was doing. I was just opening packages. Yeah, let me get to. I think
The
I.
eyes is a psychopath.
It's wild, man. It's wild. Let me scroll down here. I got it on my Twitter here. Give me a minute. Apologies. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I don't know, chat. You judge this for yourself. Well, you tell me what you think.
All hail he who slew Katie Doo. She hasn't learned her lesson. I think that, wait a minute. Let's start with that. La da 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 da. Going over here. Look at me being unreasonable. Look at all my unreasonability. That's not it. Irrationality. My lack of compromise. Here we go. Share screen. She has not learned her lesson. Yeah, you can go back to that book if you want. You know, it'll be out soon, I'm imagining. Should be having
It's
some more
never
pages
coming
in
out.
soon at the rate that Dom's been doing it.
Don't believe it.
So let me see. At the rate that Dom's been doing it. So let me see.
Talk about
let
slaying
me
Katie, and
see.
he pulls a knife. Interesting.
Yeah. And the fact is, the way he does it, like, he knows what he's doing. Because when he reads this tweet, he's holding the knife. He knows what he's doing. And that's what, but he's like, oh, I didn't do no. It's
He is
right
going.
here.
He's gonna be such a fucking crybaby when I go to his house.
Disavow.
How do I share now? It's not letting me show because I'm here. Yeah, look at this. Here you
Watch
go.
how he holds the
And
knife,
bigger.
too. Points it.
So Katie has gone over
You're gonna be
and
fucking
has
fast
achieved
with that
maximum
knife.
drift. She says, Liam Gray abuses women, just supported me on Ko-fi. So she's making the accusation that
thought
I'm
you
abusing
tweeted
women
that.
here.
He's so stupid.
I know. When I heard that, I was like, really, Liam? Are you that dumb? You know what his excuse was? He told Tony, I was really tired.
Yeah.
No. No.
For everyone who doesn't know, if you donate to Katie on Ko-fi, her Twitter automatically says, hey, so-and-so donated to Katie, which you can do right now. You can donate to Katie. And some rascal, they donated with the username Liam Gray abuses women. Or abuses his wife. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And Liam was like, can you believe what Katie is fucking saying about me? Retarded.
Retarded. Which,
You
by
better
the
be
way,
so fast with that knife because my hand is gonna put that sticker on the wheelie beds.
here's the thing. Like, I try to go back and see if I can cut the alerts off, and I can't. Once I make the goal, it's set. So for future, like maybe for future shows or goals, I'll just I'll keep the alerts off, or if anything, if I see that, I'll at least delete the tweet. And it's not because of the person doing it, it's just because Liam and his followers are fucking insane. And for me to lose my Twitter would really hurt too, because that's where I promote, that's where I let people know where to come watch me, what books I'm going to be promoting, who I'm going to have on my show, clips that I'm posting. So yeah, it's a little shit. So
On Ko-fi.
Let's make
she's
a of
making
it.
the
Send
accusation.
egregious Ko-Fis, and she has to try to delete them before Liam flags her down for it.
No, do
No.
not donate to Katie with the username Liam Gray is retarded, Liam Gray is gay, Liam Gray can't write, Liam Gray can't draw. Don't
Liam
do
Gray is a plagiarist.
that too. Do not use any of those
Liam
names.
Gray's retaining water. Someone please get him help.
retaining water.
Liam Gray's shirt doesn't fit.
And by the way, I will say that person left $50. They donated $50 and said, I hope this makes up. It's not a lot, but I hope it's enough. I hope it helps make up for what you lost. I'm sorry that he took your channel down, and I guarantee you he's going to flip out about this and cry. And sure enough, the guy's came to fruition. It really did happen. So, oh, we got Star Wars Marvel purists. Welcome to Rumble. Get in the creator program, Katie. I will. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna get into that and mess around with it. But yeah, I've heard great things about Rumble. So, well, that's true. He does eat water steak, which is just gross. But yeah, so he's just. When I heard it, I was like, you fucking idiot.
That I'm abusing women here.
Oh, really dumb. For real.
Really, nigga?
You know, I said, this is the kind of post that costs you your Twitter account. You know, She's bragging about it, put it all there. It's a nice little clip. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You think it's funny? You think
Yes.
it's funny to try and convince everyone that I'm a domestic abuser while you're sitting alongside one? While you're sitting alongside one and he's running your shows for you? All
Sorry, I don't believe that for a minute.
No,
'Cause if
Frederick
you-
definitely hits women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no. Well,
I mean, if they deserve it.
Well, well, I mean, if women gonna step up to a man, they better expect getting treated
up,
like
cat.
a man. I thought that was my cat over here. Was like, are you meowing over here? Oh God. Which, speaking of your cat, by the way, Frederick, we need to talk. Okay. Your cat.
$20. Starting at $20. Do I hear? Just type confirmed in the chat.
Oh, I didn't know you had that one, but you know the other, the white fluffy cat that you have.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, the black one is like the one that does all the crimes and the violence.
Well, Frederick, I don't know if you know this, but your cat is doing things that you have no idea of. Did you know that he's a ninja?
What?
Yeah, he's a ninja. You didn't know that?
I'm learning
Here's
this
footage. I
first
found the footage of your cat.
What? It's my cat and my ex-girlfriend.
What a pussy.
Which one? Those are great. I have a bunch of those. I would collect them.
Do you? They're so funny.
Yeah, they're funny. These are the Chinese. Like, the Chinese have a great AI thing going on.
Oh my God, it was so good. I was like, there's Frederick's cat. What is he?
Brilliant.
Wow, I didn't know he was a ninja with a laser gun.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Well, they train all
Who would
day.
have thought?
You know.
Who would have thought? Well, since it's getting late, what I'll do is I will dedicate that part of the daily. Let me do this. Let me just put the link here in the chat of the Simp Chronicles that Ruby King did. I do highly encourage you guys to go take a listen, especially at the end with Dalish when she is sharing her story, and it's almost very chilling to hear it after what we know now. But pretty much she explains how he was controlling, how he wanted to run her OnlyFans account and be the one to get the messages before her. So he was going to be like the person that messages, like as the OnlyFans girl.
We call that a pimp.
Yes. He was trying to take control of that, take control of her money, her channel. And I really do highly encourage you guys to please go and watch it. No joke. And give thumbs over there at Rumble. And share it out to people who are just now learning about Tony. And also 90s Router with his new documentary of Tony. He does mention about the Simp Chronicles. And I highly recommend everybody go check that out. And if you really like the music Into Paints has made for the burn I did today,
Oh yeah, that was a good
his
track.
song, dude. His song is at the end of that one too, and it's really fucking good at the end of that documentary. So, did you just put air quotes, girl? I mean, whatever. Shut up, sleeping. She says Frederick is Bond villain. Prove me wrong. Oh,
Right? Could be. I have the Bond villain cat, so I'm starting a collection. You should see my my villains. What do you call it? The base.
Yeah.
A secret lair. You should
Get the cats.
You should come visit my secret lair sometime.
Which, by the way, Johnny, can I just say I love your background? It's so cute. I love that comic strip. Oh, I used to read the comic strip, those strips in the newspaper when I was.
Yeah, Scott Adams, rest in peace.
Yeah, I gotta show you guys the edits some people did of Dilbert. Like they're very fucking funny. That's for next show. It's very
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
very
Save it
great.
for.
You'll love them. Your love has to be on Rumble though. But you'll love them.
Well, we'll save that for the 23rd. So, guys, on the 23rd of June, I will be back from vacation. We are going to do part 2 of the art auction. Frederick will have pieces Also, Ray will be showing. Thank you for showing that. So, these are the pieces that Frederick will be auctioning off. Go ahead,
This is
Frederick.
a Jim Lee X-Men piece. So you have all the X-Men from the blue team, including Wolverine in costume. You got Gambit in the back here. You got Storm. You got Jean Grey, Colossus, and Beast in the foreground. This one was one of my favorite ones to ink. Gorgeous.
Yeah, very beautiful work. So that's going to be auctioned off, but also Ray is happy. Is going to be auctioning up the Super Killers original art of their comic, and it's painted. I mean, it's worth $500 or more. It's so gorgeous. He showed it earlier here on the stream. But we're also, Ray is also wanting to open up to any other artists that would like to come on and auction off their art pieces for the Ko-fi fund. And I just want to say, like, this was Ray's idea. Ray and Clippa came to me and told me about this. And as much as I was hesitant, they convinced me, no, let us do this. I'm like, okay, just because y'all's work, how I am. I'm not a grifty person, so, don't want to take, I don't want to take hard work away, money of hard work away from good people. But these guys are willing to
Well,
donate
I'm not good
that
people.
to my
I hit
Ko-fi.
women around, Katie. You don't feel
Shut
bad
up.
for
No, you
taking money
don't.
from
Don't put that shit out there. Oh my God, Frederick.
Well, that's what I hear.
You can't tell that to people out. Shh. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, you're a sweetheart.
Look, I
See
just
that?
got
I
a
don't understand why
little
you're
kitty
all
cat.
sweethearts and you're like, don't call me sweetheart.
My cat.
But we will.
No, you got to be nice to women.
No, we
Good
don't.
gentlemen.
No, we don't, Dr. Gumont. I, 007, will stop you in your plot to enact women's suffrage.
we gotta write this movie.
Q, airstrike my position now.
Soon women
I don't
will
need
have
to make
equal
it out of
pay.
here. God save the
but-
king.
But yeah, guys, so that's what it's going to be. It's June 23rd here on CG After Dark. Of course, Frederick will be, dual streaming over on YouTube and also on Kick during it. But we're going to have that. Ray's going to do the promoting while I'm on vacation. And I just want to, again, thank Ray for coming up with the idea, Clippa for bringing it together and all. And I do appreciate everyone that's participated. Thank you, Frederick, for donating some of your art pieces. And if you're an artist and you would like to have some prints that are just laying around that you want to sell and then auction off for the Ko-fi, please let us know. Get in touch with Ray. And like I said, thank you so much. Go around, Frederick. Where can people find you? Any last words you would like to share before we head off?
Yes, I am at Character Creator on Twitter, so follow me there. I have started doing draw streams in the morning that I call Morning Ink. So I just like my morning draw streams. I'm just chilling out, hanging out on YouTube, Twitter, and Kick as well. I'm starting to get that Kick channel started.
Awesome.
And on every Tuesday, we have a Proof of Comics show right before this one. And we had Danny, lovely lady, talk about her project working on a comic with Amish vampires. It was pretty fun. So that was a good show.
Awesome. Well, fantastic. If mods should please, or I keep saying mods, but everybody in Rumble Chat can actually share the links. So if someone in the chat could share the link, that would be
Amazing.
great, to his YouTube channel. And I thank you so much, Frederick. And Johnny Rocket, my dear, is there anything you would like to share? Any last thoughts? Where can people find you and all that good stuff? And congrats on the Elephant and how that's been processing. So shout
Before
out.
you let that guy talk, I'm going to say...
Fuck you.
You guys should invite me on shows. Anyone out there has a show, if you want me to come on a show, I'll go on any show to make fun of Liam until the 23rd. But that's it. That's the topic I want to make fun of. Bye.
There you go. Johnny.
Yes, it is I, Johnny Rocket. Okay, so the Ministry of Dude, YouTube, weeknight, 8 p.m., except Wednesday. Wednesday, we're not doing it this week, but normally we do. YouTube, Ministry of Dude, 8 p.m. weeknights, usually. Johnny Rocket, Johnny_Rocket6 on Twitter. That's also me, and that's all you really need to know at the moment. If you want more, go fuck yourself. But those two things, pick one. Pick one. And if one doesn't go up, like an hour after I say this, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be fucking mad. Okay?
Oh, shit.
Someone's gonna I'm gonna lash out at someone, and they may not deserve it.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Y'all heard that. Look. Oh, God, clip him.
He's doing the meme. This guy has weaponized Zoom.
He has. I'm glad the camera I gave him is doing well for him. So,
Yes, thank you, Katie. It
You're
took
welcome.
about 6 months, but look, I finally got my set together.
I know. I like your setup. It looks
Yeah.
fantastic. Looks
I'm gonna
fantastic.
stream like this mostly.
I like the grainy. When you zoom in a lot, there's a grain effect. It's kind of nice.
Look at this shape. The shape is where I put the souls of those entrapped and ensnared in my shenaniganry.
I knew it.
Oh, God bless you,
Subscribe to
Clippo.
Johnny Rocket. Watch the Ministry of Dude every day.
That's
That's right. And guys,
No,
thank you so
fuck
much
tell them
again.
what to do. He left.
Do it. Tell them what to do.
No.
Here we go. No, I actually can't mod anybody in Rumble. I guess everybody are mods.
You can already drop links, so
Yeah,
go
there you
crazy.
go.
I mean, there's a way
I-
to do it, but I have no idea. Good luck on it for next time.
That's right. Well, guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. And those that are watching on a replay and you've made it this far, thank you so much. And thank you again to my panel, Ray for putting on the auction, Frederick taking part in it. Of course, my wonderful co-host Clippa and the wonderful Johnny Rocket. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Be sure to hit the thumbs up before you head out on Rumble. I got 2 outros I'm going to play for you guys. And again, thank you so much. And I'll message you in. Okay, yeah, message me. Let me know. And you can just say you hate us. I do not. Shut up, sweet tooth. Why would you? I do not hate you guys.
I
love
do.
you. Whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This is going to last time you're going to see me. I'm going to be out on vacation. You will see me not next week, but the following week on the 22nd, Monday, June 22nd. I'll be
Come
back
back with
for
a
Good
tan,
Morning.
looking like Black Katie.
Yeah,
again.
and you know what? I'm gonna dye my roots too. So I'm not only gonna come back tan, I'm gonna be super fucking blonde because I'm definitely gonna be touching these bad boys up. Okay, look at my roots. They looking rough. They looking a
You
little
better be.
trashy. It's a little hot roots. We need to get rid of that. Okay. So yeah, I'll have a tan, blonde, everything. But I will be back June 22nd for Good Morning Comicsgate at 9:45 a.m. And of course, CG After Dark on the 23rd for our second big, huge auction. So guys, thank you so much again. Love y'all. And I will see you soon. And everyone have a great one. And I will see you when I come back. Love you. Bye.
Good night. And
Today, before I head into work, I wanted to get rid of some bad omen in my house. Just like Richard Embry, I do not want this book and this shirt in my house whatsoever. They support silencing voices. They do not support free speech. They lie, they manipulate, they strike channels, and they're hurt little bitches. They do nothing for Comicsgate. Nothing. So, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and say goodbye to these 2 pieces of shit. And I didn't get a chance to read Dino King, nor do I care. So this will go too. Start with this.
Oh my God, emergency. I just got a Ko-fi donation thanks to the lovely Tiki the Mighty, who has been a great and top supporter of the channel. Tiki for $50 says, I somehow slept through both your shows this week. Have some money anyway. Well, thank you so much, Tiki. I appreciate you. Thank you for not only supporting me, but so many other people here in Comicsgate. 50 is not cheap. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. And I need to put out a post. You're my top earner here on Ko-fi. You're on top of the list. I need to get that out of the rankings of people who have donated through Ko-fi. I love you, Tiki, and thank you for always supporting me, being there for me, no matter what's going on in the world or what people say. You're always here, backing books, supporting the people I have on, and supporting me. And I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless, and I appreciate you so much. And funny, Tony didn't know this was the old-fashioned. Oh my God! Well, he's a fucking tourist. Duh. Burn those comics. That's right. Yeah, burn little bitches. That's right. That's right. Guys, again, Tiki, thank you so much. God bless you. I appreciate you. And if you want to, I'm going to move on to the next outro. But if you want to see the one where I'm book burning the book, go check it out on my Twitter. And I'm going to be posting it here on Rumble as well. God bless each and every one. Thank you for the generosity tonight. And have a great night.
우린 뼛속까지 다름 아이 창피하다가도 멍석 깔면 발음 Born skinny bitch 앞만 살쪄도 난 마름 계산은 느려도 눈치는 빠름 인기를 논하자면 안에 입만 아픔 Up boys not my boys 싹둑싹둑 자름 우리 이름 들린다면 뚜루뚜루 맞음 Drip drip I said I bust it down top to the bottom 검은색 분홍빛 all up in it make it lit like Yeah we some bitches who can manage so we 어려운 걸 해내줘 우리 예쁘장한 savage we some 예쁘장한 savage You better run 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 You better run 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 All my diamonds stay yellow all bright bright Get 'em blind can't find me I'm out of sight If you mad stay mad we not alike S-A-V-A-V keep it pretty pretty savage 비슷한 걸 거쳤지만 자태부터 다름 짠하고 나타나면 카펫부터 가름 블랙했다 핑크했다 내 맘대로 바꿈 네 질투가 문제야 Maybe I'm the problem 검은색 분홍빛 all up in it make it rain like Yeah we some bitches you can manage so 이 어려운 걸 해내줘 우린 예쁘장한 savage we some 예쁘장한 savage You better run 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 You better run 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 All my diamonds stay yellow all bright bright Get 'em blind can't find me I'm out of sight If you mad stay mad we not alike S-A-V-A-V keep it pretty pretty savage Pretty girl 웃어주지만 마냥 약하진 않아 and I wish you would 비바람이 불수록 더 높이 날아 I got nothing left to say to you 원하면 보여줄게 attitude 굳이 말 안 해도 다 알잖아 You know So pretty, 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 pretty So pretty, 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 pretty
Today, before I head into work, I wanted to get rid of some bad omen in my house. Just like Richard Embry, I do not want this book and this shirt in my house whatsoever. They support silencing voices. They do not support free speech. They lie, they manipulate, they strike channels, and they're hurt little bitches. They do nothing for Comicsgate. Nothing. So, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and say goodbye to these two pieces of shit. And I didn't get a chance to read Dino King, nor do I care. So this will go too. Start with this.
Yeah. Like the match, watch it burn slow. Frogman, Koala King, up in smoke. Fake friends in the flames, no remorse. Ashes in the wind, I'm moving on, of course. Fire cleanses, flames purge. Tell you from my book, leave nothing but the burn. Yard full of smoke, smell that gasoline. Frogman shirt in that weak ass Dino King. Pages curling in the fire, I'm releasing everything. Frogman, Koala King, paper crowns and plastic thrones. Smiling in my face, blades buried in my back. Now I'm laughing while your memory charts black. Tore the pages from my life where your name sat. Ripped them clean out of chapter, face to black. No last words, no tears, no truce. No fake love, no more excuse. Lighters up, let the old ghost move. Watch the flames dance like they know the truth. Burn you out my life, watch the heat rise. Smoke clouds, choking out the lies. You were poison in my veins, now I cauterize. Fire does what fake friends couldn't purify. Every promise that you broke, every lie in the past turns red in the fire, then it falls in the ash. No more echoes from mouths that were never true. No more carrying the weight of you. No more names in the margins, no ghosts in the lines. No more dead weight dragging smoke through my mind. From the flames I rise with ash on my hands. Left you in the fire where the old book stands. Like the match, watch it burn slow. Frogman, Koala King, up in smoke. Fake friends in the flames, no remorse. Ashes in the wind, I'm moving on, of course. Fire cleanses, flames purge. Tell you from my book, leave nothing but the burn. Ashes on the grass, that's all you left behind. No more space in my mind. I'm free this time. You're just smoke now, drifting out my life. From the flames I rise, and I'm doing fine.
Oh, and that's how you throw a party.